Welcome back, everyone, to the Legends of Thoriane, where we left the gang off in the last session. They had finally made their way to the third level of this horrible place. But once they arrived to the third floor, they were met with a bit of a surprise. Colin was waiting for them. He surprised them with two of the characters, his beloved ones, yes, hanging from ropes, and requested that Casper to choose which one to live. And in much surprise of the rest of the group, Casper chose to have both of them be hung. Colin, being very happy with this choice, did so, and in the process not only hung the ladies, but they were decapitated. But in this sad moment, the characters were given their time to collect themselves and spend time with their dead lovers. I just saw the gif. Flynn had made some flowers for both of the dead bodies, and then the bodies were lit ablaze so that they would be turned to ashes and their spirits to return to the rightful place of where they're going. This poeticism's not coming off very well. Anyways, the group walked their way into what is the artifact room. Saw some very unique objects, some very old historic artifacts from other lands, and just from almost what looks like from other worlds, and saw statues that commemorated certain gods and deities. While doing so, they came across one of the executioners of this floor, which was a very tall, oddly dressed woman with tentacles coming off of her body, who speaks in very odd languages. She fucked up Barry a little bit by giving her a little bit of the sweet talk, which, messed him up in the head, made him start seeing some things. But before all that, they managed to retrieve the keys that were around her neck that could possibly lead to the cases of these artifacts, and one key that could lead to the next room. And before we finally finished off that last session, the group came across some obelisks that were to resemble and to honor the Tower of the 10 Gods. Or yes, the Lords of the 10 Towers. They had managed to successfully answer one of the riddles, but there were still 9 more. And so that's where we will start off this session. See what the group wants to do next with this tentacle lady breathing down their necks.
Cool beans.
I'm busy dealing with the riddles right now.
Cool. I will go ahead and say I'll let everybody do their thing, and I'll go last.
Well, I'm gonna do what Barry normally does. Go sneak around and try
Quick question, DM. Even though I'm the host here on this, are you still able to share content?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can still share.
Can you please share content the map for me?
Okay. Let me pull up the one.
If you don't mind, that'd be awesome.
No, you're good. Let me just pull up the one that you guys are allowed to see.
Yes, that's good. Yeah, the one that's
was the ones that were also not allowed to see. Hey, no, yes.
Well, it says host has disabled participants.
Yeah, you gotta enable.
Yeah, you have to.
I'll work on that. You go ahead and let everyone do their thing.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start with the next riddle, since Azazel's still doing the riddles. And as I requested before, this has to come straight from your noggin. You gotta really think about this. No looking it up or getting any hints, or there will be dire consequences. But moving on to the next obelisk, as you answered the first one correctly, and that one is currently lit up and making a very loud, very loud burring noise. The next one, looking at the plaque under this obelisk, seems to resemble the god of masonry.
Isn't it masonry?
What?
Isn't it masonry, not masonry?
No, it's not masonry. It's nascency. It's actually spelled Nascency.
What the hell is that?
I'll give you a definition of what the word is, because I'm sure some of you might not know the definitions to some of these words. I'll go ahead and give you the definition to that first before I give you the riddle. Definition. So let me actually. Yeah, there we go. Yes, nascency is essentially the event of being born, the celebration of birth, or like a first child. It's really just
It's a birth goddess.
What?
It's a birth goddess. What's the word? A fertility goddess, sort of, kind of thing, right?
Kind of. It's kind of like that. But here's the thing. You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin and slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy.
What? Say that again.
All right. You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin and slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy.
Candles.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
All right. You exclaim to the obelisk the word candles. And as you say that out loud, a few seconds go by, and then the obelisk lights up and starts with making a burring noise.
So that wasn't it.
Oh, that was it. That was correct.
Oh,
No, but say that's the only thing that came to my mind. It was like, what, candles?
okay. Well, we got one down. What does that give us?
2.
We got
2 out of 9.
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. There we go. 8 more, guys. 8 more.
We get anything out of these, or do we have to do them all first?
You're gonna have to do them all.
Okay. Well, who's going next?
You stay up there.
I mean, yeah, but I don't want to do all of these riddles right now.
Well, how about this? I'm gonna walk over there where Azazel is and try to help him.
We kind of have like this tentacle lady here. I'm kind of hoping you guys deal
in
with
the
that.
where we left off the session, you were already there with them. Barry.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, you guys are all kind of around the obelisk trying to figure it out.
well, shoot, the tentacle lady would be all right.
Isn't she looking for like the keys necklace that you stole?
No, not at all, actually. Because we took it off her and without her noticing.
But what if she noticed
I mean,
afterward?
She was following Azazel and Virgula around though.
Mm-hmm.
Closely. Because who knows? Maybe she was following them around for a reason. Also, as I explained in the last session, all the doctors and assistant and head physicians that were in this room have exited the room and are currently just standing in the surgical chambers 3, the room that you guys came in through. They're just standing in there.
Yeah, I didn't come into the room with all the artifacts and the obelisks and stuff. I was still in the doorway watching them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Next one.
Do
All right.
we want to just go immediately, or is that everyone's turn? They're all good.
It's whoever wants to answer the next riddle. I'll let them go.
I'll do it again.
The only people who can answer a riddle are the ones that are actually next to the obelisk, or looking at the obelisks, either in front of its case.
Like me.
And me, Virgula, possibly Flynn if he wanted to. Casper's the only one that couldn't. Yeah, Casper's the only one that couldn't since she
Does
said.
Barry want to take a crack at the next one?
Sure.
You can all answer it together.
Yeah, but I want to see if he can get it.
All right. Barry, as you walking past the tentacle lady and Virgula and Azazel, you walk up to the next obelisk. Looking at the plaque in front of it, it seems to say that this is the god of Vakusnitz.
The fuck?
It is spelled Vacuousness, and the definition of that word is total lack of ideas, meaning, or substance.
Perfect.
Okay. Yo. So you said total.
I told you it was a good idea to get him to do this one.
All right.
All right. What are the next three letters in this combination? O, T, T, F, F, S, S. What are the next three letters in this combination?
I need to write that down. Hold up.
Yeah, give that to him again so he can write it down.
All right.
Hold up. I was like, yo. All right. What'd you say?
All right. So what are the next three letters in this combination of letters? O, T, T, F, F, S, S. And what are the next three?
O, T, T, F, F, S, S. This sounds more like a puzzle than a riddle.
Yeah.
Better than a race track, though. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Both of them still use your noggin regardless.
No,
Yeah.
racetracks do not.
I was talking about puzzles and riddles.
Damn. So this is a puzzle? Oh, man. And you said the next letter?
Next three letters.
Next three letters.
What would be the next three in this combination?
O, T, T, S, S, F, F.
OTTFFSS. Oh my god.
Look at the alphabet, Justin. Bring up the alphabet and see if they're like in a specific order.
Yeah, I should look at the alphabet. Give me just a second. Alphabet.
It's so convenient that our alphabet in this world matches up with the one IRL. So
Well, there's all multiple alphabets in the D&D world, so this is the English alphabet's just one of them.
the English.
It's just convenient for us.
The common alphabet. Let me just say that instead.
Yeah, get it right. This is very serious stuff here.
Okay.
It's a very serious game for serious people.
The only hint you get is that of the god of this riddle. That's the only that you get of it.
Okay, what is the god name again?
What was he?
The
The,
Kusness.
what was he the god of again?
Total lack of ideas, meaning, or substance.
Okay, so if it means lack of ideas or meaning, then it could literally just be anything, then, wouldn't it? What do you think, Justin?
Total lack of ideas of substance.
If there's no substance to it, then that means it could be anything? Ooh,
Maybe.
I don't
or
know.
Maybe it means that since there's no real substance, maybe it means it's more so it's actually really easy.
I think we're overthinking this, Justin.
Yeah, that's
We're
why I said what I said. He said the next three, and I was like, all right, let's go with ABC.
Maybe it's. Well, there's one single O in this, but there's two of the other three.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to put another O and then start the pattern over again. Make it two O's.
OTFS?
And make it two O's and then a T.
Is that your answer?
I'm letting him answer it. I'm just throwing
I know.
shit at the
It's
wall.
up to you, Barry. It's up to you, Barry.
I'm really thinking over here. I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't know.
How many letters do you have already?
I have,
There's 7.
no, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 7. Yeah, 7. We got 7. D20. No, all right. That didn't help.
Nope, I'm not letting you do like history or intelligence to get more hints.
Okay. Yeah, I'm drawing one hell of a blank. Let's go with just OTFS.
Just
Or you said
OTFS?
the next-
Why not OOT?
OOT, I guess. All right, let's go OOT.
I doubt that's correct, but that's just what I'm saying.
My whole
All right.
thing was going with ABC or XYZ.
Okay, so you're going with OOT. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right. You exclaim to the obelisk your answer,
I
OOT,
doubt it.
and nothing happens.
Yeah. I didn't think that was true, but that was just a random shot in the dark.
It's hard to ask a question. I'm looking at it. I'm like, all right, is this? Let's go this. Fuck. Damn you, Jake.
How far apart are each the letters on the actual alphabet? So it's O, and then T. How far away are those two on the alphabet?
Well,
And then it's S.
look at them.
And then it's F.
No, it's O.
It's
FS.
It's OTTFFSS.
I mean, O, then T. How far away are they? And then F. It's all the way back near the beginning. And then to S. So how far away is that? Maybe that means the next one will be behind F, A, B, C, D, E. So it's 2 E's?
I don't think it's that complicated.
I don't know. Let's see. Say the riddle again. Or the question.
What are the next 3 letters in this combination? OTTFFSS.
E's.
Okay.
2 E's on Q? I don't.
Fuck. Give me a second. I get it. Okay. Oh, fuck. All right.
My next answer would be 2 E's and a Q, but that's, again,
No.
I'm literally throwing that out there, but
You
I'm
get-
basing that
let
off
me-
of how the distance is between the numbers.
Cody let other Cody in. Also, Also- give.
Let's wait for him before we decide again.
Oh,
Are you there?
okay.
I am here.
Oh my goodness, we're dying here.
Oh,
Weird.
They're on one of the next. They got the next
I
riddle.
don't know what this weed
I
is.
blasted that next riddle right out of the water, but now we're stuck on this next other one.
You
Barry
relied
is-
on my brain.
Barry's having a hard time. So
Justin's having a hard time.
It's not a riddle, it's a puzzle. That's the problem.
it's kind of a combination of both. So what it is the next obelisk after the first two is the god of vacuousness, and that is the definition of that is total lack of ideas, meaning, or substance. And the riddle itself is, what are the next three letters in this combination? O, T, T, F, F, S, S. So what are the next three letters that come after that?
OTTFFSS.
Yes, sir.
And right now, I'm thinking EEQ, but that's only because I'm basing it off of where they are in the alphabet and the patterns going back and forth on the alphabet. But I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
And like I said, the only hint that you guys get from these riddles are the actual gods themselves and what they represent.
And see, the god of this thing is all senseless and jumbled, so we don't know what the pattern could possibly be.
Okay, I think I got it.
He didn't say that it was senseless and jumbled. He said that it was
Simple.
nothing.
Jacob, I think I got it.
Oh, okay. What is it, sir?
All right. ENNT.
Okay.
ENT?
Yes,
Okay.
Is that your answer?
that is my answer.
As you go up to this pyre or this obelisk and say your answer, it lights up and starts making a burring noise.
Oh, how'd you figure it out?
Counting.
Oh my goodness. Well, what was it? How did you figure it out?
Here it is. OTTFFSS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, they
8,
were numbers. Shit. Fuck.
Oh. I was counting. Yeah.
They were numbers. I should have thought of that. Damn it.
I got a phone. Got it.
And like I said, if you guys are looking up these answers, by the way,
Oh, you don't understand the struggle on this shit.
No, that sounded like Justin was genuinely struggling there.
okay, I'm just making sure.
I ain't got time to do that. I don't have time to do that. I got bigger fish to fry here.
I wouldn't be able to look it up anyway because I'd have to close the whole desktop. And there wouldn't be
So,
any Zoom.
walking up to the next obelisk, you guys see behind this big glass case. And does anybody in particular want to answer this one?
Let's let V get a shot. He hasn't done one tonight.
Sure. Let me see what it is.
All right. So walking up to this one and looking at the plaque on this obelisk, it reads, "The god of allurement. First you eat me, then you get eaten. What am I?"
What does allurement mean again?
Oh god, I'm gonna remember this
Yeah,
for the
you
rest of my life.
I'll go ahead and look up the definition for you.
Yeah, I think you're right, by the way.
Charisma.
It's an anglerfish. First you
Is that
eat me,
your-
then you get eaten.
So you're gonna say that's your answer then?
Yeah, it makes
Alright.
sense.
So you say you exclaim your answer to the obelisk, and nothing happens.
Wait,
Damn
did
it.
you say allure? Allure, like?
Allurement.
No, I was
Allure.
talking to V.
Allure.
You said angular fish?
Yeah, I said the
Oh.
anglerfish because I use allure, but yeah,
How
lure
about
works.
bait?
So I'll try lure.
You try bait.
Bait or allure? Both the same
Yeah,
thing.
bait or lure. I'll try both.
Okay. As you explain your answer, well, the first one being bait, I'll go ahead and say that. I'll say you say
Guess that
bait,
doesn't work because it's...
that nothing happens. Then you go to a lure, and what are you referring to when you say a lure? By the way,
As in, like, for the lure that someone uses to fish with, or a lure as in just like something to entice an individual over to kind of catch them?
Like a fishing line.
Yeah, like a fishing line, or just in general, some like as in to lure someone over.
What was the riddle again?
First you eat me, then you are eaten.
Then you get eaten. What am I?
So yeah, like a fishing lure would
Okay.
be a great example.
Okay. So you exclaim your answer to be fishing lure to the obelisk. It lights up and starts burning, making its sound. The actual answer was fish hook, but the way you said it's pretty much the same thing. So.
And that's what I thought you said originally, but you said anglerfish. I thought you said
Yeah,
a lure, like a fishing lure.
So I mean, same thing. So it's correct.
I do like my first answer though. Anglerfish was correct. You do eat it, and then you get eaten by it.
I mean, you're not wrong with that. You're not wrong with that.
I'll do the next one.
All right. Walking up to the next obelisk, we're looking at the plaque on it. It seems to be the god of uncertainty.
Is this 5, by the way?
You guys have done 4, so this would be the 5th one, yes. This would be the 5th one. And this is, like I said, god of uncertainty.
All right.
What is it that, given 1, you'll have either 2 or none?
What is it? When you're given 1, you're given 2 or none. Ooh, I like this.
And you'll either have 2 or none.
Yeah, that's what I said. We'll either have 2 or none. If I wanted to be poetic about it, I would say a name, but I don't think that's what it is.
A Lay's potato chip. You can never have just one.
Correct! How do you think Colin has all the money for this laboratory? He has sponsors.
Alright, what do you think, guys? I was gonna say name, but I don't think that's it.
Doubt. God of uncertainty. Doubt. If you have doubt, later you will either have no doubt or you'll have more doubt.
But he specifically says 2.
I will repeat the riddle for you. What is it that, given 1, you'll have either 2 or none?
Money! No, just playing. No, but it's a possibility if you gamble. Maybe. Maybe gambling. Who knows?
Given
2 or
1.
none.
And uncertainty. What about uncertainty would lead to being given something, which would then return into either more than one thing or nothing?
I just realized my family's home.
Could it be trust? If you give someone trust, you either end up with 2 people who share trust, or you end up with no one who shares trust because someone died.
Trust issues, man. I'm telling you.
Because that would work with uncertainty.
Oh, there you go. Let's try that.
But he's the one answering the question,
Okay.
so it's up to him.
I'll go with that. I doubt, but I'll go with it. Trust.
Trust. You exclaim your answer to the obelisk, saying it is trust. And as you do, nothing happens.
Yeah. It's just
No,
the way
no,
that
trust.
it's the way he phrases it, like it's a physical object, not necessarily or not necessarily a physical object, just something you would possess.
Money!
Stuck on that money, aren't you, man?
It seems logical.
Well, yeah, but if you're given money, you don't walk away with either 2 monies or no monies.
Have you ever been to a casino?
What was the riddle again, please?
What is it that given one, you'll have either two or none? Don't be asking your wife now.
My wife isn't home, thank you.
Okay, I was about to
Don't
say
be asking your daughters.
the one that usually answers the riddles for you. So
No, man, she's a riddle genius. All right. Repeat one more time for me. Sorry.
just to let you guys know, all the characters, you guys can still like talk to each other and figure the answer out. It's just only one of you can answer at a time. So just making that clear.
Okay.
You can all talk to the same obelisk. You can't just give more than one answer at once.
Yes. So, as I said again, this is the god of uncertainty. What is it that given one, you'll have either two or none?
Can someone help me and my puny brain when it comes to English? What is the big word version for when you are lied to?
Deceived.
Deceived.
Deceived?
Yeah, there you go. Try that.
How does that work though?
Deception?
Yeah.
So, Flynn, do you want to exclaim your answer to the obelisk then?
No, I do not.
I'll tell the obelisk.
All right. Barry lets out the answer that Flynn came up with. Deception. And as he says it, nothing happens.
How about a choice?
Choice?
If you're given a choice, you have two options, and you have a third option, which is none of the choices you were given.
A choice, obelisk.
All right.
That might.
Is it Barry that I guess? It's
Yeah,
just
it's Barry.
Yeah, Barry's Barton.
All right. Barry lets out the answer, a choice. And as he does, the obelisk lights up
Yeah,
and starts making a burring noise.
that was actually a good idea. Choice one.
Yeah, Mr. Wall taught us every day for 4 years. Damn it, Jacob. Every day we got two choices. One's the right one and one's the wrong one. But there's a third option. You don't have to make a choice.
All right,
Exactly.
I guess
There's also
Barry's
a
up
fourth one to
next.
make a new choice.
I don't think it was that you have the third option to not make a choice. If you're given a choice, but you don't have any other option, then technically you don't have a choice.
Well, that's an ultimatum, not a choice.
But if you have, I was referring to the riddle and how it says you either have two or you have none. So
What's
if you
the next obelisk?
you're given another.
Yeah, debate philosophy some other day.
Yeah.
So, as the group moves along, going up to the next obelisk, reading the next plaque under this one, it reads that this is the god of lucidity. And the riddle reads, different lights do make me change, thus into different sizes I will change. What am I?
Okay, that could be a few things.
Reading rainbow. Just blank.
With different lights, changes.
Daylight. Daylight?
Different lights do make me change, thus into different sizes I will change. What am I?
Shadows.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Is
think
someone
that's
letting
it.
out?
Yeah, I'd say Flynn did that one.
Yeah, that one
Shadows.
definitely.
All right. Flint,
Shadows.
you kind of move everybody aside, moving past the tentacle lady to get in front of the obelisk. You let out your answer to the obelisk, shadows. And as you do, the obelisk does nothing.
What?
Ooh.
That was so good though.
Ooh. Damn.
That one was good though.
I'm pretty sure you guys know the definition to lucidity, but I'll go ahead and give you it anyways. the definition that I'm using for this word, because there's multiple definitions for it because of how you use it, but the one that I'm using for this riddle and this god is brightness and luminosity.
Then what? How daytime? Time of day? Yeah, time of day. Obelisk.
Flynn lets out another answer, this time a little bit more aggressive. Time of day. As he does, the obelisk does nothing again.
Glenn turns around and scuffs off and lights a pipe. He's not good at riddles.
Okay, changes sizes by light, so it's definitely not fire. This has to do with lucidity.
Different lights do make me change, thus into different sizes I will change.
Your mom?
I.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
What did you say the definition was?
The definition I'm using for this one is brightness and luminosity. There's, of course, other definitions in the way that you use the word, but like I said, that's the one that I'm using.
Not the moon. Would it? The moon?
Are you?
No, it has to be. It definitely has to be something with the sun and the moon, because the moon still does produce light.
But it changes size depending on the light on it.
And wherever light, wherever light is, that's the reason why I thought shadows, because wherever light is, cast a shadow.
Fuck it,
But
I'm just gonna say
like
moon.
light.
Just to get out of the way.
Azazel lets out his answer, the moon. And this time, the obelisk still does nothing.
I imagine it was like Piccolo. The moon!
The obelisk is still quiet and does not light up, so it is not the correct answer.
Okay. What else we got? We got
Flowers.
Flowers. Maybe. Wait, no.
So
I mean, they do change their sizes with sunlight, sure, but like. Oh, where did Destiny go?
She probably just accidentally left.
my big thing
Lost
is
connection.
it says different light affects me differently, right?
Yeah.
Different lights do make me
I'm
change.
on it.
Thus, into different sizes, I will change.
It changes
is
it in
light?
size quality, in size, not changing any other way, I guess. Whether that's bigger or smaller. That's why I was thinking moon for a second there, because that's the light makes it bigger or smaller.
I mean, flowers make sense, though.
Flowers could work. Go
I'd
ahead
tell
and say
the
it.
obelisk, flowers!
Bear
Or plants.
lets out an exciting answer. Flowers. And nothing happens.
Plants!
He lets out another one immediately, and still nothing happens.
Damn you! How about that?
The
Vampires,
The
because they turn
obelisk
into
turns
ash.
red and everything catches on fire. I'm just joking.
It wouldn't be something simple like ice, would it? Because that's not to do with anything
Maybe.
with
Actually,
illumination.
ice might be it. Vampires, because they turn into ash the more light there is.
Weed plants.
Okay, remember, one person at a time giving an answer.
Okay, go with ice.
Who's giving
Try
the
ice.
answer?
Vanilla ice. No, I'm just playing.
V will announce ice.
V tells the obelisk ice, and nothing happens.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
shot.
What else melts?
Lava. No, I'm just playing.
I doubt it's to do with melting. It
It
makes
says
them
it
change.
changes to different sizes, not that it gets smaller.
Yeah, so
Well,
that could make
it
those
could
bigger
mean it
or
gets smaller, or it could mean it gets bigger.
I feel like it's both. It can be bigger or smaller depending on the amount of light.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, what
Ego.
grows with sunlight, and what shrinks with sunlight, or melts, or whatever? What can we
Sponges.
come up with?
No.
We know it's not plants because we already did that. We know it's not ice. We already did that. It's not
No,
the
it's
moon.
not the moon.
It's not
It doesn't
shadows.
doesn't say sunlight specifically either. It just says light.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, semantics. Just what does light change size of?
DM,
Flames.
DM, one more time. Can you please repeat the riddle?
Sure. I'll repeat it as many times as you want me to. Different lights do make me change. Thus, into different sizes I will change. What am I?
Could it be flames?
I don't think so. Maybe. You can say it, but I don't think so.
I will change.
Obelisk. I'm gonna say flames.
Barry lets out the answer flames to the obelisk, and nothing happens.
I was about to be pissed if that was it.
Eh.
I'm going to give it a spitball here. Illumination?
V walks up in front of the obelisk, confronting it, and says, illumination. And nothing happens.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Can Flynn walk up to the obelisk one more time?
Walk up as many times as you need to.
What is the answer?
Flynn is throwing a curveball straight into the crowd here. Life.
Flynn says that the answer is life, and waits for the obelisk. See how the obelisk is to react, and it reacts with nothing.
Of course it does. Okay, cool. Well, it's not life. It's not plants. God damn it. Okay. Back to my drawing board.
You know it's not daytime or nighttime, so we already did that.
Different lights do make me change. Thus, into different sizes I will change. What am I?
Could it? No, it's not. It's not.
Fuck. Oh God. What?
Very-
What is?
Very vague.
Can something change size depending on the color of a light? What can do that?
Red light. Tell you, man. But well, cannabis plant. I don't know.
Oh! Flynn rushes up to the obelisk.
All right, Flynn, super excited, all giddy, like now that the answer, feeling like he knows. What's your answer, Flynn?
I turn and look at the group. I don't know if this is true. This might be wrong, but I smoked a lot of weed to know. The eyes. Your eyes.
That's a good one. That might be it.
Flynn says, your eyes. And the obelisk lights up and starts making a burring noise.
Woo!
Yay!
Yay! We're done with that one.
Now we only got 3 more to go.
Oh my god! I can't believe that worked.
I didn't even think about the contractions in the eyes.
So, walking up to the next obelisk, looking at the plaque on this one, it seems to be the god of eloquence. And this riddle's a long one, and it reads, all right, it reads, 4 young men sat down to play and played all night till break of day. They played for cash and not for fun, with a separate score for everyone. When it came time to square accounts, they all had made quite fair amounts. Now not one has lost and all have gained. Tell me now, this can you explain?
The house won.
Is that your answer, Flynn?
Yeah, because they're not playing Texas Hold'em, playing 5-card draw, so they had 4 cards, not 5. The house won.
Flynn says to the obelisk, the house won. Nothing happens.
If this is about card games,
BS.
if this is about card games, I'm already out. I don't know shit about any rules of this shit.
All right. So if they have 4 cards, but they're not having 5, so they're definitely playing. They're playing poker.
I will repeat the riddle since it is a long one. Bring off my screen. 4 jolly men sat down to play, and played all till break of day. They played for cash and not for fun, with a separate score for everyone. When it came time to square accounts, they all had made quite fair amounts. Now not one has lost and all have gained. Tell me now, this can you explain?
I have no idea. I'm out on this one.
This one's probably one of the hardest ones out of the riddles.
I don't know the first thing about card games, so no.
Can you repeat
The
it
house
one more time?
lost.
Yeah, the house lost, but can you repeat the riddle one more time, please?
Sure. 4 jolly men sat down to play, and played all night till break of day. They played for cash and not for fun, with a separate score for everyone. When it came time to square accounts, they all had made quite fair amounts. Now not one has lost and all have gained. Tell me now, this can you explain?
This is not a card game.
Well, if all 4 jolly men sat down and walked away with fair amounts,
It's not a card game.
well, it is if they were playing something where the house would pay out. You know, if 4 men sat down.
You got to think about it. If they are playing cards, when have you ever met anybody in a card game leave out happily? This is not a card game. This is something else. This is a trick play because, this is a trick play on the riddle. This is not a card game.
4 jolly men sat down to play and played all night until break of day.
And if it helps, as I said, the god of this riddle is eloquence. So, to be very elegant. Thanks.
Musicians.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Flynn, is Flynn giving the answer, I guess, then?
Yeah. Because that's what I'm thinking too, and I think Flynn's right.
All right. Flynn exclaims to the obelisk, musicians. And as he does, the obelisk begins to light up and make a burring noise.
The last one was harder than that one.
Yeah.
Because the answer to the... I'll give it to you because that's technically right. The answer to the riddle is the 4 jolly men are members of an orchestra hired to play at a dance.
What? Could you imagine if we actually had to say that specifically?
Oh, no, I know for a fact you couldn't say that specifically. But if you got close enough, so that's perfectly fine.
Sweetness.
Mm-hmm. So we mark that one as a done. All right. So as everyone walks up to the next riddle, it says on this plaque, "This is the god of indistinctiveness."
Is this the last one?
Nope.
Okay, there's 2 more.
Yes. After this one, there's 2 more. This is the god of indistinctiveness. The riddle says, "Why is an orange not like a church bell?"
For various reasons. But
Because it doesn't ring.
one of them doesn't use clockwork.
Well, that is not the answer, if that's what you're saying.
Oh, come on, a clockwork orange, come on. It was clever.
Like that.
It doesn't ring. Uh-huh.
Is that what you're saying, Barry?
That's what I'm saying.
All right, Barry, let's out because it doesn't ring, and nothing happens.
That's what I thought.
Because when you
I'm
ring an
just,
orange,
I mean,
because when you ring an orange, you get juice. When you ring a bell, you get sound.
There you go.
I got an answer. And the only reason why I'm going to use this answer is because, Jacob, you know who I'm talking about, our art history professor, that I can't remember her name, who did most of our cathedral and, art history and everything. What was her name?
I hate art history so much.
Oh.
Why? It's amazing.
I know who you're talking about. She was a really nice lady.
Yeah.
Really liked her class.
Yeah, she was freaking awesome. She was freaking awesome. I'm not going to be quiet about it. Anyway. Because of her, believe it or not, she actually taught me something, and would you believe it? Thanks, Miss Professor Jennifer, I think. I think that's her first name.
Jennifer was her
thanks,
name.
Professor. Thanks, Professor. I'm going to say peel, because cathedral bells actually peel when they ring. That is the correct term. And you have to peel an orange.
It says, why is it not light though?
Yeah.
I'm still sticking to it. Peel.
All right. You walk up to the case with that the obelisk is behind, and you say, "Peeled," or "peel," and it begins to light up.
Booyah.
But you said how they're different.
The answer is because it is never peeled but once. You can peel a bell times, but you can only peel an orange once.
So you had to think of what was alike but what was different.
Mm-hmm.
What did they share in common that was different? That's why I went for the ring thing, because you can ring out an orange, just juices.
Well, technically, you could ring out an orange once, but you can ring a bell multiple times. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but church bells technically peel, I guess.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that terminology before.
Yeah.
Me neither.
And it's
y'all
peeling
said history isn't worth anything.
I never said that. I just never heard of that terminology before.
well.
I
You also
think it's worth nothing.
They also, when you peel a bell that's spelled differently, it's spelled Pealed. That's how it's spelled. And of course, peeling like an orange or a banana is Peeled.
Oh, I was referring to the orange peel term. Oop. I got it.
We got it.
All right. Walking up to the next obelisk, the second to last obelisk. It appears on this plaque. It is to be the god of constraint. And it says, I come in a cone, but I am not food. I will be skewed if you screw with my hue. I come by the millions, but you can probably only name a few. What am I?
A snow cone.
Said it's not food.
Not food. A cone, that could mean like your eyes, right? And it changes. You're screwed if. So is it the eyes?
Azazel, are you saying that's your answer?
Yeah.
Azazel walks up, says, her eyes, and nothing happens.
Okay. I still think it has something to do with the eyes, though. If they're talking about cone and changing the hue color, you'll be screwed if you change the hue color.
I come in a cone, but I am not food. I will be skewed if you screw with my hue. I come by the millions, but you can probably only name a few. What am I?
My ear. It's bleeding.
Every question.
Because people love to fucking call my house to talk to my goddamn grandma.
Gotta cut that wire, man.
Would love to. But I'm not gonna do shit. It's not my house, so.
Fair enough.
Color.
That might. But wait, does that come in a cone? I mean, I guess because it's going into your eyes because you're seeing it, so.
Is that your answer?
Well, it's, yeah, that's my answer. Color.
Yeah, that might
Oh.
be.
All right. So, Flynn walks up right in front of the case for the obelisk and says, color. And the obelisk lights up and starts burning.
Yeah, because it goes into your eyes, so that would, yeah.
We're getting into the artsy stuff. I know these ones.
All right. So you guys walk up to the final obelisk. And looking at the plaque on this obelisk, it seems to be the god of trepidation.
What the hell that mean?
Trepidation, a feeling of fear or agitation about something that may happen.
Oh, pretty much paranoid people.
All right. This is going to be another puzzle-ish one. On the plaque, it just merely says, decipher this code. STOEITAESSSINOY.
Holy shit.
Y.
Okay,
Yeah.
say that again, and someone write that down. Someone write it down. I don't have a paper with me.
Well, you can always use your phone.
Well, I also use my phone for D&D Beyond because I can't go to it on the computer.
Fair
All
enough.
right.
All right, I'm on it. Let me know when.
All right. So decipher this code. STOEITAESSSINOY.
Did you write all that down?
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
And
Put down what
there
the numbers are.
It is scribbled onto the plaque itself. There is a hint on the plaque itself. Count and you will have your answer.
Okay, go ahead and put down the numbers to them all, what they are on the alphabet, and I guess we add them together.
Yeah, I'll see. Just to make sure I have it right, it's S T
Oh, no.
O E E I T A E, 3 S's, INOY.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yep.
All right.
And hint on the plaque is count and you will have your answer.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Go ahead and put them all in the numbers, and then after that we'll add them. Or we may have to rearrange them depending on what number they are, and that'll give us a word.
Flynn says P.
What?
What?
Flynn says P. The letter P. P.
Okay. Flynn says to the obelisk, the letter P. And nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh,
So
not that.
I
what
will,
are the
I will also
numbers?
give you guys fair warning on this one. This is the hardest one.
Go ahead and tell me what the numbers are. Once you guys get done. Okay, have we figured it out?
Almost.
I was just say, I'm sure they'll say something when they got an answer.
I don't.
Yeah, adding them all up right now.
We can either add them or put them in like from lowest to biggest number and see if it spells out a word.
Oh! It's a word scramble!
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's either going to be add them all up or put them in a certain order.
I'll add them all up and then I'll
It says
mix
you need
them.
to count them to have your answer.
Okay, so the total is 533. Now, let me see if they spell anything. Do least to greatest.
Yeah, I doubt it's ECC.
Can Flynn approach the obelisk?
Yes, you may. What is your answer, Flynn?
See, it's not so easy.
Flynn lets out the answer, see, it's not so easy. And the obelisk lights up and starts burning.
Alright, so my theory was correct, both, and Flynn, you got it too. Yeah, that was
Nice.
a word scramble.
Yeah, it's a word scramble. I'm good at word scrambles. I have crossword puzzles.
I'm not fantastic at them, honestly, but I'm glad we managed to get that out of the way.
I never have been that good at word scrambles.
I'm okay at them. I just have to know it's a word scramble. When it said if you have the sum, that off.
Yep, it's a lot more of a simpler answer than the riddle makes it out to be. Originally, the riddle would have had you guys do a lot of it actually would have had you do a lot of math for some reason.
Well, what do we get?
Well, as all of them start harmonizing with their burring noises and lighting up, you see to the left of you, which was just a plain wall, you slowly see a doorway start appearing on the wall itself. And behind two of the cases that are on both sides of the wall behind you, the ones that had the artifacts and the statues in them, you see in the statue case a very familiar statue appear inside of the case. Wow. Well, on the other case, on the other side of the room, you see a very, very familiar trunk appear inside of the case.
Let's get our shit.
You can't get inside the case without the keys.
When?
That bitch is still here.
Who wants to distract her while we use the keys and just claim we picked the lock?
I am good at picking stuff, so I will have to do it, or Flynn, unless he's good at breaking into things.
Don't you have the keys though?
No, Flynn
Flynn
has.
does.
You can't pick those locks.
Can't we have somebody? Well, we can claim that we did. I mean,
Yeah.
What if we get rid of this bitch? Take her somewhere else. Someone distract her. Not it.
No, I'm not gonna do it either. No.
I'm not even there. Leave me out of it.
yeah.
Well, Flynn has the key, and we need that. So, Barry,
No.
hey, you didn't say not it quick enough.
You got me fucked up.
Your ID, why don't you do it?
Because I said not it.
And I followed.
Are we 12?
No, I'm 16,000 years old. Not it.
No.
I
You're not.
don't know, 10 maybe.
It's true, you see?
Question,
Rock,
DM.
paper, scissors for it?
Besides me and DM, question. Besides me and Barry, does anybody else know I have the key?
No.
Not that I'm aware of. I know Azazel would know that Flynn or Barry would have the keys, but he doesn't know which one.
Alright, then Flynn is just going to lean up against the wall, continue smoking his pipe, and watch everyone bicker.
Rock, paper, scissors for it.
No. No.
DM, may I make a stealth check to the door that has the chest in it?
Who is she paying attention to right now?
She has her eyes locked on to V and Azazel.
Oh, I'm walking away.
Fuck.
Fuck that. Yep, you guys keep her distracted. I'm walking away.
Have I seen the key?
No.
Damn. If I have seen the key, I could prestidigitate a copy of the key, but
Shit.
I am walking away.
Flynn,
You can
can
roll
Flynn
your
make a
stealth
stealth
check.
check to the door?
Oh,
Yes.
cool. I get the stealth. Yay.
Well, I was telling Flynn that he can stealth. You can stealth too if you want to, Barry.
Hell yeah. I don't want her noticing me.
I might as well talk to her.
There you go.
25.
28.
All right. Let me see if anybody notices. Oop, fuck. Drop my die. No. What? Let me see. No, no one sees you.
Oh, cool. Then stealthily, because I am stealth, Flynn unlocks the door to the box, goes in, and shuts the door. Keeping the key with him.
The box isn't behind the door; it's in a case.
It's behind where it is. It's located behind a very large. You know when you go to like museums, there's like sometimes there's like a lot of stuff behind one giant pane of glass, and then yeah, that's essentially how it is. It's not in its own isolated case. It's just behind the case with all those other items.
That's fine. Is there a door to it now?
Yeah, there's a door to all of these cases.
Cool. Then yes, I will unlock that door
All right.
to go in stealthily, and then shut it behind me.
Yep. You sneakily make your way to the door without anyone noticing you. And
Cody, if you hog this whole chest again, I'm gonna be mad.
and make your way to the door. Okay. Unlock the door. Open it up very quietly and make your way inside of the case and close the door. You are now on the other side of this case.
I will spend the next minute here to use my feature and traits to give me a +10 to my stealth, and I'm going to re-roll for stealth inside this place.
Okay. You can do such as that. Barry, where are you going in all of this, by the way?
I was gonna head towards the open door, but I noticed that it's obviously closed now.
It is not
35.
because Flynn walked away before you did. So
Yeah.
he would have gotten there before you.
Yeah.
You can still keep your stealth though, and you can still walk away as of course the big tentacle lady is staring down Virgula and Azazel.
Yeah. Yeah. I would.
What was your stealth, Flynn?
35.
I
gotta beat
Right.
that. God damn.
You are hidden, my friend.
Sweet.
I don't feel like outmatching him right now in stealth.
Okay.
I don't feel like it. I just realized that the door is closed.
You walk up to the door and you realize that it is closed as you've snuck up to it.
And then I knock on it. I whisper, "Do you want to build a snowman?" I wait on his reply as I keep knocking. He does.
Was he asking to build a snowman?
Does Flynn reply?
Flynn does not reply.
All right.
What?
Do not hear anything, Barry.
Just keep singing.
I'm gonna sing the rest of the song. I don't know the rest of the song.
We're just gonna
Personally.
imply that Barry sings the rest of the song while everything else is going on.
So Barry's singing the song now?
Yes.
Right. Do you want to build a snowman? As you are singing this beloved child song on the other side of this door. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me see here. Hold on.
Do you wanna let me in before I stab you with a knife?
You feel a large blade slash against your bony back, Barry.
Oof.
The tentacle lady did not like your song.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And you are going to take You are going to take 10 points of slashing damage.
Someone's gonna get 10 points of fucked up after this.
Was it the tentacle lady or was it someone else?
Oh, was
As
it you, Flynn? No,
do a
it's
perception.
you.
Do a perception check for me, Barry.
I will do a perception check. Aha! Rolled a natural 20.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
As you turn around to see who the fuck just hit me, you don't see anybody, but you hear like gargling and ching, 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 like little slight metal tinging sounds right up next to you.
Fucking spiders.
God damn it.
These are the invisible spider freaks.
So,
Someone who's
Jacob,
more
I have a
stealthy than you.
question about the invisible spiders. Out of character since I'm not there.
What about the invisible spiders?
So if it's like an injection, which I'm assuming it is because that's what it said on his notes. It was like something that he was doing, like to their blood or their DNA or whatever. How are their blades invisible?
Huh?
Well, as I stated before, with the Invisible Man formula that Barry has, you can either ingest it, inject it, or use it as a type of lotion on your body or on an item.
In their right mind will rub down some blades.
A crazy-ass troglodyte that's running a crazy-ass laboratory.
Okay. I just, because the way that you had explained that, I assumed that was just sort of a workaround for Barry, since he doesn't have a way to ingest or inject it. But, okay, that makes sense.
Okie dokie.
And I also said this, they're just invisible. It doesn't mean that you can't use, like, True Sight or echolocation to see them. You can still use that. They're not that invisible. They're just invisible to the eyes.
I don't have eyes to begin with.
Well, either way, I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative.
So I guess we're in the fight too. Is this tentacle lady gonna fight us?
Hell yeah.
What?
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
she's going to fight you.
Flynn.
Well, also, Casper, do you want to join in on this initiative, or do you want to stay at the doorway?
11.
Do I
Hold on.
know that this is happening right now? Because I was in the other room.
You're in the other room, so you do not know that this is happening at the moment. No.
I just realized we actually might die right here. People are scattered across the lands. The four nations are separated. When the world needed them most, they just stay away from us. That's what it seems like. All right.
Well, come back and yell, "Help!"
Use that thaumaturgy or whatever the fuck.
I guess I'll just say that she got impatient, and I'll do initiative, and I'll just wait a turn. If that.
That works. Place everybody correctly. Let me. That. All right. And of course, get rid of these guys because they're invisible.
I hate fighting invisible people.
Yeah, fighting people who do stealth really sucks.
Shut up, Noah. Good to Google it. We're gonna have to fight these guys.
I wonder.
I'm just curious why this lady just followed us the whole time and didn't do anything until just now.
Cause somebody come get her. She's dancing like I don't know.
Alright, let me see here. Make sure I got everything in place. Get the character right there. Alright.
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. That would be funny. Giant tentacle lady.
So, starting with initiative. So, who has a anything above a 20? Here, who has anything above a 20?
24.
Yeah.
24.
I have 21.
All right. For Barry, 1.
You're more useful in front of me than I am in front of you. It would be nice if I go in the middle of the pack to be even more useful, but who knows?
All right. Anything between 15 and 20. Anything between 15 and 20.
16.
All right.
Oh, snap.
Right? I got something above like a 2.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, Virgil over here.
All right.
All right. Anything between 10 and 14.
11.
There you go. Higher than 10.
For once.
Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
All right. Now let me roll for all the monsters. Since Casper's gonna need to wait a turn, since she explained what she was doing. Roll for the monster.
Did you get my initiative though?
No, I didn't hear you say it. What was it?
I got an 18.
See?
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
You guys are normally in the back, but you got higher than normal. Upgrades, people.
I'm like never in the back. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the other two. That's always in the back. The other
I'm
two.
talking about you, Destin. Gosh.
You're never in the back, Destin. You're in the middle of the pack now. You're literally the middle of the pack.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
I hope you're not rolling for each individual one.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm rolling for each individual.
Yeah, that's how.
Whoa.
Yeah. Ones.
It is 9:02, and no one has told me dinner was ready. Either it's not ready or it is ready. I'm gonna go check his dinner is ready. I'll be back.
Because this one keeps landing on the same number.
Jacob Gallagher is the host.
Hey, I am a host.
Does that mean we only have 40 minutes now?
No, it stays.
No.
And now let me do the last one. All right, so I have the order, everything in order, and let me share the screen right quick.
Share screen.
Go. There is the. You guys seeing it? Okay, there we go.
Sweet.
All right. So starting from the very top, Flynn, it is your turn, buddy. What do you want to do?
Sweet. I will keep using my stealth, and I will stealthily go to the chest.
All right. I did not actually put it down here, but it is at the end of this glass case. So.
Then I'll use my movement, and then my action to dash. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, well, I'll do that. And then, yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Flange there. Bring it to Barry, who is not here. He's just going to go check, see if dinner's ready.
I assume he's stealthing. Because me and him have +5s in dexterity, I will go ahead and roll for his stealth. Which is a Barry thing to do, to have a natural 20 +5, and his other roguish archetypes, that's like probably like 30 something.
Yeah.
I think plus 12 in stealth.
He has a plus 13.
+13.
3.
And yeah. Yep.
All right, so he is stealthed yet again without any issue whatsoever. But other than that, I don't know what he's going to do. I know he's going to start moving up to the lady, so I will assume that's what he wants to do.
You don't think he'd want to attack the thing that just hit him?
Well,
You can't see it.
that's true. And if a creature sees him,
Do you want to just?
he can't stealth. Then he can't stealth if a creature can see
Do
him.
you just want to keep him stealth and then have him hold an action? So when he comes back, he can just do his action.
Well, I wouldn't really. He can hold his action, and I'll come back to him. But he's not actually stealth, since a creature is currently looking at him right now.
That's true. That's true.
Well, I will jump back to him, and since it's going to take a turn for Casper to get here, I'm going to have to jump over her. So technically, I'm going to have to go to V.
Okay. Let's see. So me and Spider Lady's attacking me, and Azazel. What do I want to do about this?
She hasn't really attacked us yet.
Well, I mean, she's just kind of standing there right now, so.
Okay.
She's just been watching us this whole time.
Ooh, I'm sorry. One thing you have to do, since you guys are standing right next to her, I need you, V, to do a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. Give me one. I have to get the screen share off of full screen. There we go. Okay. Said wisdom saving throw. Gotcha. That one.
Ooh.
Yeah. That dice is going away for the
Oof.
night.
Ooh, God.
Dice jail for that one. Okay.
Ooh.
So you have been afflicted with extreme madness.
Fuck.
Hold up. Let me check my features and traits. Make sure I got nothing that can help me with this. I'm digging. Okay.
That's fine. It's fine.
Against poison.
Did you put lucky in this character?
I did, but I've used up all my luck and haven't gotten the long rest with the rest of you guys. Magic can't put me to sleep. Integrated protect. Yeah, no, I got nothing. All right, let me hear.
So for the next minute, for the next 10 rounds, you will be doing. Well, first of all, since you got a natural 1, I mean, you roll damage for that. But you will be, all your actions will be at random.
I swear if I die from another person who's fucking hypnotized, I'm gonna fucking be pissed.
What the hell happened?
I'm just fucking nuts.
So let me roll the damage that you took from that.
Step away for 3 minutes and shit's gone to hell.
Over 1 minute. 10 rounds.
You are going to take 10 points of psychic damage. And
Oh, that ain't too bad.
no, it's not too bad.
What's your health at, V?
99.
Okay, you're good for now.
You're good for a while, yes. So let me see. You are going to. All right. So you are going to be moving down here.
Mm-hmm.
And you are going to be moving. All right. Let me see about that. And this. Let me actually pull up your character sheet so that way, if the randomness comes to a spell, I'll need to do the random spell.
Well, I have some bad news for you. You're stuck to cantrips.
Yep, that's true. I know the limitations. I put the rules up there myself.
Haha, DM, you have to follow your own rules. How's it feel? Haha.
Well, on that note, I'm just going to tune out for the next 10 rounds.
You are going to take out your chainsaw and start taking it apart.
Aww. That's alright, I can put it back to fucking together.
Start
I have
smashing
keen
it.
mind. Your keen mind, so I can like put the damn thing back together the same way I took it apart.
Stupid chainsaw, I gotta take it apart. I'm gonna put it back together again. Gosh.
Can I at least maybe get some ideas to how to like recreate one of these based off of steam instead of fuel? Help me out a little here.
Oh yeah, you can do stuff like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And so, since that is V's turn, going to go to the next person. Go back to you, Barry, since you had to leave for a second. So, Barry, go ahead and do your turn. I'm just going to go ahead and let you do your turn entirely.
Okay, so I have no clue what's happening other than V's crazy because he's tearing down his own chainsaw. I don't see any enemies in front of me.
But you know that one just attacked you.
You're right. I'm finna go start slashing and gash and about to tear another hole in that ass. That's exactly what I'm finna do.
Okay. Well, if you're going to attack what attacked you behind you, you can try to make an attack, but it'll be at disadvantage.
That's fine. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna end this life. Murder spree. Alright. So yeah. I'm going to attack. Swoosh, swoosh, at disadvantage. Alright, let's see. That's 26 hit.
That's a disadvantage?
Oh crap, that's one more. Yeah, 26, that's a disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you hit it. That is not what I was expecting, but okay, you hit it. You as you flail this knife like wildly in front of you, you slash at the creature. Do your damage.
Yay! Look at me. What would it be? 1d4 plus 7. Hey! 11.
All right. You hear a loud screech, and as it screeches, you see a little bit of like saliva come out of the air as this creature that's in front of you screeches out in pain.
I'm gonna bonus action use Blade Ward on myself. Then I'm attacking again.
Well, you're gonna have to use the blade ward after that second attack.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
You're go ahead.
You get what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you want to do. Just
Yeah.
make sure the order's in correct order.
Yeah. All right. Roll again to hit. All right.
Advantage.
Is advantage this time? No, you said
Disadvantage.
Oh, well, I rolled a nat 20 for the first one and a 17 for the next one, so 27.
Okay. You hit it.
All right. 11. for damage.
As you flail wildly at this creature in front of you, fuck you, you slash at it again. He lets out another horrifying screech. All right.
It coughs afterwards.
Yes, because doing a horrifying screech is painful on the creature's voice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It sounds like a saber-toothed cub. Saber-toothed moose cub that you did.
All right. So, going back into the correct order of things, let me also keep track of this. So, going back into the order of things, the next person that would have actually gone after V is the executioner. And she is going to, since V has walked off and started disassembling his chainsaw, she's going to give you all the attention, Azazel.
Wonderful.
Let's see here. So, she is going to attack you with a couple of her tentacles, and then she is going to hit you with her big fist. Reminder, she's a very big lady. So, first one. Drop that. First one. Tentacle. First tentacle attack.
Oh.
Soft 20.
Miss. No.
Next tentacle attack. That is 21. And finally, for the slam attack, that is a 27 to hit. They all hit.
Wonderful.
Let me go ahead and roll for that damage. Right. Right. So, we add all this together now. So, and this is going to be bludgeoning and psychic damage that you're going to be taking from this. And so you are going to be taking 57 points of damage, sir.
Jesus, who got hit?
How many again?
57.
Okay. I'm good.
Good thing we had that long rest.
These actually, I did not make these executioners to be a joke. So,
It's a good
next
thing.
person. What did you say?
It's a good thing that the fucking wizard is the one fighting it in close combat then.
Well, funny you should say that. It's actually your turn next.
Yeah.
And I'm going to need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me, sir.
That was a 19.
You got a 19 on your saving throw?
Yeah, I rolled it when V did.
You succeed. You are not afflicted with madness.
Hey, combined we had a 20. Could I borrow some of that? No? Okay.
You know, go back to disassembling your chainsaw.
Okay. And then you take out the chain, then you take out the gear, then you take out the fuel tank. Hey, cool, I'm gonna replace that. And then you take out the pull string, and then you...
What is the meaning of this?
This is horribly inefficient. I've got to replace this. Maybe I could put daggers on here instead of a chain.
The executioner lady looks at you and it's like, you are going too far into this laboratory. You were given permission to only go as far as this room.
Which is what I have done.
It seems as though you have unlocked an access to another room, and that is going against what you are permitted.
I didn't do that.
I heard you answering those obelisks, though.
I only answered one.
You were giving answers.
Look, I'm trying to get out of this as best I can, alright?
If you talk to her anymore, I'm going to start counting that as an action.
Fuck this bitch. Alright, I'm going to shock and grasp her.
Alright. Let's see here. What do I need to roll against that?
I don't know, I'm rolling.
Oh, right. That's right.
Okay, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20.
You hit her.
Mm-hmm. So that's... Okay, give me a second. I gotta pull out the calculator. Shit. Give me a second. Fuck, I fucked up. Pulling out the calculator closed my other page.
Calculator.
Come on, come on. Okay, so that's... Alright, that's 14 damage to her.
Alright. As you shock this horrifying lady. 14.
And am I still holding on to her?
I mean, that's up to you. If you
Yeah, I'm still holding on to her. I'm gonna shock her again. And since I'm still holding her, I don't have to roll to hit her. Fuck! That was only 9.
Alright. Let me do that again. Alright. As you shock her once more, ending your turn. Bringing it to... Ooh, it's the spider thingies. They go next. So... First one is gonna attack you, Barry. Let's see here. There it is. First attack. Its invisible limb. Does a 13 hit you? Barry.
Justin? I think he went to eat.
Okay.
You're just going to have to check his page and then see what the damage would be.
Well, if I hit with it...
Wait, what?
Yeah. I asked if a 13 hit you.
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay. Next one then.
Wrong. I came back at the wrong right time. Yeah.
You did come back at the right time because I was going to have to start doing some stuff for you. Anyways, next attack by this invisible creature. Natural 20.
Oof.
Second one.
Double damage.
And the third attack, which will be a bite from this creature. Is it fuck that one on the floor? Third attack. That is even less. That is a 12. So that one does not hit.
Okay.
So, with the natural 20.
Well, now you know there's 3 of them.
Wait, I'm fighting 3 of them.
No, it just gets 3 attacks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was about to say, dude, what?
That doesn't mean there's still not 3 of them. You just get 3 attacks.
They've always had 3 attacks. So,
I've always killed them faster than them 3 attacks, but can't see what I can't assassinate.
There's actually 47 of them all surrounded you.
Well, I'm in a corner. gonna scale this fucking wall.
You are going to take 25 points of slashing damage.
Can I take none?
Well, it would have been less, but I got a natural 20 on that one attack, so it is more. So it's 25.
I take it.
So let me try to remember where these guys are, because I can't have you guys seeing where they are.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you used your cursor to move them, we would be able to see it.
Mm-hmm. So I can't actually move them, and then then you guys would be like, oh, so it's over there. So I just.
But we wouldn't. Our characters wouldn't know. It's not
I
like.
mean, you could make it look like you were moving things in several places.
I mean, you can always turn off your share screen.
I mean, I guess I'll do that.
I mean, simple solution.
Would Justin be able to use his uncanny dodge against things that he can't see if he knows that it's attacking him?
I believe he does not.
Nope. However, if you want to get technical, next round with the one that hit him, only with the one that hit him, he can, because there's blood on the blades and he can see. Well, no, he's a skeleton. You have no blood. You're screwed.
But he did hit one of them.
Make a perception
Well,
check to hear
Yeah, I
their
did
blades.
hit one of them, so they may actually bleed.
And if it bleeds, you can kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was just basing it off of because if one swung at him, then he would know that it was attacking him, so he might be able to try to dodge. But
Someone get out the paintball guns.
Hey, how's that chainsaw going, buddy?
Yeah, take out the fuel tank. Take out the wires.
Hey, it's okay. It's all
All
right.
right.
I'm about to. We're going to save you. We will save you. You're going to be just dead.
It's going to be your turn, Flynn. Bringing it back up to the top.
Oh, sweet. I will use my movement to go to the box.
Alrighty. Scroll over.
He's still worried about the box. Roddy Rich, if you don't get away from the box.
Yeah, well, you know.
You are right next to your box, sir. I mean, the box, not
Cool.
The box.
I will then use
the box.
I will use the box. Same thing. I will not be looking for an upgrade. I want an item.
So you're
Out of the
with your entire palm then?
Oh yeah.
All right. That means you will be taking 2 points of piercing damage, and I need you to roll your percentage die. If
You got it, boss. Here we go. Triple zeros. Shabam, 100%. Give me my fucking bow.
Oh, you got 100%?
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. With that 100%, the trunk opens up, and as you see your items start slowly like popping in and popping out, different items in your inventory. Switching between all of them, the trunk laughs, and it closes and disappears, and you have all of your items back.
So, you hog all the shit again.
We won't be able to get shit because there's no way we're going to roll 100%.
Yeah,
It already
it's gone.
disappeared.
It already disappeared.
Damn.
that's the third chest that you've hogged, Cody. Just for the record.
That's cool. That's great. About to save you all. So, yeah, sue me.
Sue you? How can I sue you? You know what? Save our asses, and I won't give a fuck. How about that?
Don't expect to save us from inside the glass case. And take you another turn and a half to get out. But okay.
Okay, cool. I will use my bonus action, Boots of the Winding Path, to teleport to the space I was at outside the case. Boots of the Winding Path allows me to do that. After that, I'll action surge. I'm about to annihilate some fuckers. Because I'm going to then use my spell slot to cast Primeval Awareness, so I can sense all dragons, undead, fiends, and other creature types, yada yada. Because of Primeval Awareness, I can sense them. I'm about to fuck up some shit.
BRB.
Alright.
I can sense them within a mile. If it's my favorite enemy, I can see them within 6.
Yeah, you can see all the enemies.
Be right back.
Good balls. $30 to hit for the first one.
Alright.
Natural 20 for 36 on the second one.
I'll go ahead and okay, natural 20, okay. Got that first two for sure. Got him.
Cool. 18 for the third one.
Yep.
32 for the fourth one.
There is no fourth one. There is only 3. Unless you're
Well,
shooting.
someone's about to take a lot
Unless you're
of-
shooting the fourth one at the executioner.
Sure, why not? The executioner won't die, but these other 3 fuckers will.
Okay. What did you get on the what'd you get on the fourth one?
32.
Okay. Yeah, that one hits. They all hit.
Okay. I need all of them to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Alrighty. First one. Stats. First one got an 18.
Succeed.
Second one got a 21.
Succeed.
Third one got a 17.
Succeed.
And the executioner, hers. And the executioner got a.
Fuck.
No.
Should she? No, wait, she wouldn't be at disadvantage, would she? Because I'm shocking her.
No.
You're not shocking her anymore.
No, you shocked her twice and that was it.
Okay.
It's not a continuous thing. And the executioner got. She only got an 11.
Fail. Cool. We'll do the first 3 first with my normal arrows, and then I'll do poison damage for the rest of them, because since they succeeded, they take half damage. The executioner would take full damage on the poison. So I'll do my regular attacks first.
She is immune to poison.
Okay, well, she'll take half damage.
Doesn't
All right,
mean.
first one all together.
Okay.
What?
One.
First one with both arrows is 50 points of damage altogether.
All right. First one is dead.
Okay.
Yes. You
Second
hear
one?
the screeching just kind of like die out, and you hear a thud in front of you as the creature falls down dead.
Second one. This is the natural 20. What is 44 times 2?
88.
Yeah.
88 points of damage.
That one is also dead, as you guys hear a massive thud on the ground.
Cool. Third one. $52 points of damage.
Third one is also down. Another thud.
Hell.
And for the executioner, $27 points of damage. And then the poison for her, which is be halved.
If she's immune, doesn't she not take any poison?
Oh, is she immune? I thought Jacob said she was. Never mind. If she's immune, then yeah, no damage.
So just 27.
Yeah, just 27. And then all of my bow arrows will return to my quiver, since now I am back with Vinspar, and I have my quiver holding. All my arrows teleport back into my quiver. That's fucking dope. And that will end my turn.
Alright. Now it is Barry's turn.
I'm finna go straight murder spree. Where's that bitch?
I don't think you can reach her.
You'd have to dash, but even then you probably still wouldn't reach her.
Just get as close as you can. You could probably throw something at her or something.
I can still sneak attack while throwing something. Anyways.
Go for it. I'm holding her, so.
Alright,
You're not grappling her, you're just holding her. You're not keeping her in place.
Okay.
You're like kind of like holding on to one of her tentacles.
Giggity.
Well, I'll cast Booming Blade on one of my blades. For one of my blades. Put Booming Blade on it. And then I'm a dash. No, dash is a bonus action. Yeah.
That requires bonus
You can
action.
do it.
You can use an action.
Yeah, I'm gonna use an action to use Booming Blade. Dash as an action.
Okay, dash.
It's moving, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to move. Alright, use an action. Already used a bonus action. I have one more action.
I thought you only had one action. Do you have two?
No, I have two. I moved my when I last upgrade, I ranked up my fighter to 5. But yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you have 2 attacks.
2 attacks, yeah. Well, essentially it's 2 actions in a way. I see it. But 2 attacks. So I'll go through. Okay. 40 feet away. I can possibly throw it, use a sneak attack. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it. I'm throwing my knife at her. And since she's not paying attention to me, it'll be a sneak attack.
Alright. Throw it.
What you want me to throw? What you want me to roll?
Well, I mean, if you're throwing the dagger,
You roll.
you still
roll
have
for
to
damage.
You hit,
Yeah.
You
Okay.
still have to roll to see if you hit her.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? I ain't gonna use that word. But yeah. Roll 17 plus 10, 27 to hit.
You got her.
Hell yeah. Alright. So with the regular damage, who's got the calculator, because I'm about to do a bunch of calculating.
I got it.
Ooh. Let me roll for my regular die of damage. Is that a 4? Hell yeah. So that would be 4 plus it's 11. So I got 11 right there. And then I do it again. Plus the booming blade. Booming blade is 2d8. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2d8 lightning damage.
Yeah. So wherever my d8 is, I don't know. Here it is. Let me go ahead and roll that. That's 2. That's 4. All right. Then I roll my attack for that. My own sneak attack for that. Once it's 6. Yeah, 48. I'll give d6. I roll a 6, 2, 6. I lost 5. Alright. Yeah. Then I just, D4 again, and that's it? Do I believe? I don't know.
D4 again. What did you?
No, I only threw it once. So yeah,
Yeah.
What did I get?
36.
Alright.
36. Is that what you said?
36.
All right. 36 as you throw this electrified blade towards this lady, hitting her on the back. Her tentacly tentacled back. Let's see, 36. Alrighty. So, bringing it up to Casper now, since it is now her turn, and she has rushed back in here. Well, not really rushed. She came walking back in here to see what you guys were up to, and she was getting bored watching all the doctors just standing in that room.
Okay. I mean, the executioner is the only one that I can see. So.
Well, all the spiders are dead, actually. There are spiders, actually.
Let's take out this bitch.
Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, go. I'm just gonna shoot her with Eldritch Blast twice, I guess.
You don't want to move?
I mean, I can hit her from here.
I mean, yeah, I just want to know if you wanted to move too. Alright, shoot her with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. The first one is a 25, and the second one is a 28 to hit.
Yes, on both of those.
Okay. And I don't like searching for dice. Hold on. Okay. 20 points for the first one. Whew. 24 for the second one.
Alright. Two massively destructive blasts hitting this horrid creature. She is getting pounded quite badly. Quite badly. And now we bring ourselves to V, who has successfully disassembled his magnificent chainsaw. It is now laying in front of him, very organized in all of its pieces.
Now he destroys it.
Now, let me see what he can re-roll his madness, his wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn.
Hooray.
For right now, he is not going to move. And for his action, he is going to... That is... All right. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There you go. He is... All right, he is going to prestidigitation himself a neat little... let me see here. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Right. He is going to prestidigitation himself a neat little wooden sculpture of a bear.
Nice.
And he's going to sit there and admire it.
The roll was a 16.
You still fail.
Oh my god.
Oh, no finger gun this time.
At least you're not fighting us. That's the only thing I was worried about.
Yeah, but I'm not contributing either. Everyone
It's
else
fine.
Was like,
We
Get
got
your head in the game, V.
We got this, lady.
But you're admiring this incredible wood-carved bear statue that you have.
Mm-hmm. By the way, for everybody, it's like literally a wooden bear statue that can fit in the palm of my hand. So it's tiny.
Yes.
It's like something you would get when you go, like, it's a souvenir from the mountain sort of deal. It's like, ooh!
Yeah.
For the record, even the hair on the bear is carved perfectly. Every individual hair is an individual splinter of wood.
Oh yes, you are very precise with this carving of a bear, of this little carving of a bear. So,
You can't see it, but it has an internal organ system.
Ooh.
so the next person to go.
Bear, like rattle around inside.
Next person to go is the executioner lady, and she is going to
Run away?
Hello, Hazel.
She can't kill me with her moves.
She destroys Zazzle.
I might as well. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I'm just gonna attack you again, Azazel.
Bring
Sorry.
it. Bring it. Bring it on. You can't stop me.
First one is a 23 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Next one is a 26 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And the last one is a... Oh, that one's low. That one is a 17 to hit.
Hold on. I have to put away my calculator every time I go into my... I'm pretty sure that hits, but I'm just double checking.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure your AC is very low. I think it's like 12 or something.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Bring it.
So,
Think I'm scared?
the first thing she's going to do...
DM,
Yes, sir.
I would like to use my reaction.
Okay.
I would like to do a gloating attack.
All right. And what does she have to do to succeed that?
This would be a charisma saving throw, DC 18. Let me see if I hit her first.
Oh, yeah.
Plus 16 to hit. That would be 34 to hit.
Yeah, that hits her. Let me see.
All right, she'll take 10 points of piercing damage.
As you shoot her with this arrow, hold on. As you shoot her with this arrow, it hits her. But when the arrow actually lands inside of her, you see as though it gets pushed out and lands on the floor.
Ooh.
She is
Nice.
now immune to piercing damage until her next turn, because of the damage you did to her on your turn.
Nice. Good to know.
And she also got a natural 20 on her charisma check.
Oh well, I was going to try and get her to attack you at disadvantage, Azazel, but
No, bring it.
Whatever.
Bring it. Fully attack me. I'm not scared.
Well, the first thing she's going to do is she's going to use her tentacles to grapple you. So I need you to do a strength saving throw for me.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right, you succeed. She does not grapple you. So then instead, she will be doing damage with the tentacle and then slam you. Slam, bam, bam. There we go.
What the hell is that? Did anyone else hear that?
I heard it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear it.
I heard it.
Yep, me too.
It's up to the Codys to answer this question.
Wait, what's up?
You know what?
What was
It was an odd noise that just showed up.
Don't look at me, I was muted.
I am currently looking at my shit right now to see what I can do to cure this bullshit for V and to get Azazel out from over there.
So you are going to take 37 points of damage, Mr. Azazel.
Ooh, I'm so scared. Ooh, look at me crying.
All right. That is her turn. So it is now your turn again, Azazel.
Yeah, I'm gonna zap her again twice since I'm still holding her.
well? If she was just immune to
No wait,
action,
no wait. I'm gonna change the zapping thing to something else because she would be immune.
I mean, she's immune to poison, right?
I'm guessing she's immune to everything when we hit her. Let me check. Since we did that short rest, that means I should be good with the mask.
Yo.
Would I be good with the mask because we did that healing thing, or is that still stuck on lightning?
You would have to use either your action or bonus action to change it to another color, and then you can use an action to use the breath lightning, but you only have one charge on that. But yes, that was reset after you stood in front of that specific statue, because that statue gives you, whoever's standing in front of it, gives those people a long rest.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save that. Let me check my spells right quick. Okay. Do we know if she's immune to acid?
You can try.
You can always spit
You can
on
try whatever you want to. It's all up to you.
You can always spit on her.
No one's immune to that kind of disrespect.
Exactly.
Okay, that's not gonna work.
Show her your little tentacle. See, someone else left.
Her little tentacle is still bigger than yours.
At that moment, you ask questions.
I'm gonna cast Acid Stream.
Acid what?
Acid Stream. A stream of acid emanates from you in a line of 30 feet long and 5 feet wide in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must succeed a dexterity saving throw until the creature uses its action to escape or wash the acid off itself or another creature.
Oh, that's why I haven't heard of that spell. It's because it's part of the UA
This
sword.
new one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
That's why I haven't heard of that.
A creature
Okay, I was
covered in
wondering.
the acid takes 3d4.
I got the spell up here right now. You're good. You're good. I got the spell.
It's brand new. That's why I open all the spells.
Okay, well, I'm doing that in a line of 30 feet in front of me for her, so she needs to do a dex save.
All right. Well, she is. Yeah. There we go. Dexterity. She got a 14.
Bam!
Damn.
She needed a 14 and a half.
I needed to beat something just a little bit higher, so I failed. Yeah.
All right, you two. Let me see. Okay. Nine points of damage.
Oh.
And on your next turn, you'll take more damage.
Is that if I'm?
If you're still in it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
And wait, hold on. I think it's also if you have the acid still on you. Let me check. Let me just double check.
Well, let me make the line of acid that you created.
Yeah, it's 30 feet by 5.
All right. So
I'm just gonna double check right quick to see how this works. Each creature in the same.
it looks like it's just a straight line of 30 feet.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's just a 30 by 5.
Oops.
Each creature in the line must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until the creature uses its action to scrape or wash the acid off itself. Oh, so you need to actually scrape the acid off or wash it off.
Until the spell ends.
Yeah,
So,
and it lasts for up to 10 rounds.
Well, you also have to keep concentration on it.
Yeah.
So it's concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty much you're relying on us to finish her off.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
And then I'm going to keep my concentration up as best I can. Try to. But she'll be constantly taking damage until she either breaks my concentration or she scrapes it off. Or if she keeps standing in that line.
It'd be nice if we had... Oh. It'd be nice if we had our friend that is concerned about his bear.
He's a very pretty bear. Don't distract him.
Distraction! Distraction!
All right. So then the next person to go after her is... Oh, that was Zazel, so it's back up to Flynn then. Back up to Flynn.
I think you can take her, Flynn. You can kill her.
Oh boy. Yeah. Let's see here. As a bonus action, I'll use my Boots of the Winding Path to teleport 15 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, or 5, 10, 15. I would like to go... I would like to go... 5, 10. Here, please.
All right.
Thank you. Okay. Vergula, do you have my blessing?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Anything you think will.
I'm not sure if it will, but it's worth a shot. I will take my first shot, using one of my arcane shots, to do Vanishing Arrow on Vergula.
Wait, what? I wasn't prepared for this.
Okay. All right. Let's see here.
24 to hit.
Misses. No.
Ha ha ha.
Dude. Have you taken any damage?
Yeah, a little bit. I've taken 10 at the beginning.
Okay, hang on.
That's gonna hurt.
24 points of piercing damage. I rolled extremely low on that. I rolled 1s and 2s.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good thing. Now you take, after that, because it's Vanishing Arrow, you take an additional 2d6 force damage, which is 9 points of force damage on top of that, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
While he is under the influence of the madness, he automatically fails that saving throw.
You are banished to the Feywild.
Cool.
Everyone sees as Vergula disappears.
Now I can add magician to my list of tricks.
Ha
Sorry, man.
He vaporized Vergula. Get him!
Vanishing Arrow. Now, the question is, DM, does he get a saving throw because he took damage?
Yes, he can re-roll a saving throw to see if he succeeds this time.
Sweet.
So that's 2 rolls. That's 2 rolls then.
I don't think I'll need it. The first one was 21.
You succeed.
Hooray! Can I say I grabbed my shit with me before I vanished? Like, oh shit!
I will say you grabbed a few. You're still holding the bear, and with the bear in one hand, you grabbed a few screws from the chainsaw before you disappeared into the Feywild.
Nice. While I'm in the Feywild, I'm pocketing those, and obviously the bear just kind of vanishes. I'm just like.
Okay. I'll then use my 30 feet of movement. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say I'm going to take out the arrow and pocket it for Finn later.
Thanks, appreciate it, buddy. I'll use my 30 feet movement just to move me straight ahead towards Barry. Full blown 30 feet straight move. Yeah, just straight ahead.
30 feet.
30 feet. Awesome sauce. Well, good thing I'm an excellent marksmanship. Would this rolls be normal rolls or a disadvantage? Because I'm going to try to shoot through Barry's rib cage.
If you're trying to shoot through Barry, then yeah, it's going to be. If you're trying to shoot through Barry's ribcage, yes, it's going to be a disadvantage.
Okay. Well.
What?
That's a nice gif. I saw the gif.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's a nice gift.
You know what? No. I used my movement. I used my bonus action. I used one action to do Vanishing Arrow. I have one action left. I will use my next action and my freebie action. I will put my bow around me, put it away in my quiver holding, and to grab out my garrote and use my second action to dash 30 feet more next to Barry.
All right. Want that. Bam. 30.
That is my turn.
All right.
I stayed regular, but I don't know it yet. I have to wait until the end of my turn for him to come back.
I thought you were just going to shoot him with a normal arrow.
What happened to your voice, Jacob?
Nope.
What are you talking about?
You know what? I have no clue.
Nope. If I shot him with a normal arrow, I wasn't too sure. I had to be able to send him to a different plane of existence to make sure that it broke.
Yes. Well, the next person to go after Flann is Barry.
All right, I'm gonna move my maximum movement speed, however it gets me closest to her, if it requires dashing.
Yeah, you need to dash.
Well,
What?
there we go.
But I'm going to use her legendary action. She holds her arms out to her sides.
And does
As she
General Grievous starts waving them.
General Kenobi. Anyways,
I will use a reaction shield.
you see on her as on basically every open spot on her skin, you see an eyeball appear.
Ew! I'll take one.
What is she, a Shogun?
And they appear on her tentacles too, and you see some of them are looking at you.
Ooh. Hey, I got a question, Jacob.
Yes.
A DM. Is there candles in this room?
No.
Or a light?
Well, there's a light. There's a giant crystal that's emanating light in this room. That's it. There's no candles.
All right, and how high is that crystal?
It's about 400 feet in the air.
Fuck, you didn't hear that. I'm sorry. All right. You felt my frustration for a second. Okay.
I'm sorry. I got a mute.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Oh man. Fine. All I can do is
Oh my god, that was the greatest thing ever.
Okay. Seems like all I can do is stab. I'm starting to gouge. I'm gonna gouge out her eyes. Very style.
All right. I mean, the eyes are pretty much on all the surfaces of her skin, so if you attack her anywhere, you will hit an eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna gouge it out. Just gouge it out and be like, it's mine.
All right.
That
Roll
was
to
so-
see if you hit her. Roll to see if you hit her.
Okay. 20 to hit.
You hit her.
All right. Oh, would it be an unarmed strike?
It's because you don't have a dagger in your hand. You threw the dagger at her, which is
Right.
in her.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Well, it's only 2 points of damage, so yeah, 2 points of damage,
2 points of damage.
and then I'm gonna. You
Good
said
job.
the knife is in her, right?
The knife is currently in her back, yes, with a few of the tentacles around it. Some of them are starting to wrap around it.
No, I'm getting my knife. I'm getting my knife.
I'm going to need you to do a strength check for me, sir, at disadvantage because you have no muscle.
Fair enough. Ha 17.
All right, you beat the tentacles because I rolled uber low on that. You got your dagger back. Got your dagger.
Aha! Got the dagger. Action surge.
I was
Alright.
gonna probably could have tried to grab your dagger before you hit her.
Oh. Oh. Action surge.
All right, continue.
Booming blade.
Wait a minute. Whose turn is it?
It's
Mine.
Barry's turn.
Okay, I could have sworn that she had a legendary action going. I didn't know.
She did.
I was
Her
wondering
legendary-
what was happening on the stat.
Her legendary action is putting eyes all over her body.
Yeah, so no one
Gotcha.
can. No one can sneak up on her, and she can see everything.
Pretty much, he made a character for me, which is fine. Which is fine. Anyways, legendary action, not legendary action. Crap.
Regular action.
Regular action. Action surge. Yeah. Two of the words that has action in it. I'm gonna use booming blade, and then I'm gonna slash.
All right.
Gotta hit.
Nice.
Does 29 hit?
It does hit.
Okay. Yes. I'm happy. Regular roll. Let's see that. Fuck yeah! I keep getting that. That's what I'm talking about. 11 plus the 2d8. Yeah. That's 19. Fuck yeah! I'll do that. 25 points of damage.
25. As you bring back your dagger, putting the spell on it and slashing towards her back again, hitting as many eyes as you possibly fucking can. As you slash against her, you see as though her body actually moves out of the way of the slash, almost like her skin ripping apart just to move out of the way of the slash. And the lightning following it, it seems as though this time the tentacles absorb the lightning.
So,
She is immune to that damage because you did that to her last time. So you'd have to wait till your next turn to do it again.
so no damage.
No damage. The way this executioner works is she is immune to all the damage that is dealt to her until the next turn. So if you hit her with lightning damage on your first turn, if you hit her with lightning damage the first time, she's immune to it
Until you back.
until you, yes.
Well, third turn.
Pretty much, he makes us adjust our tactics.
You have to find another way to attack her.
So
She's Mr.
that's
Freeze from
why-
Arkham City.
So that's
So-
why I was able to punch her.
Yep.
Okay.
Because that's bludgeoning damage, and I don't think she was hit by bludgeoning damage last time.
Nope. Punch. Ugh. 2 points. Yeah.
Smack! You smacked her ass.
I thought about it.
Oh yeah.
I thought about it. It's Barry. That fits.
That's what I assumed you did, honestly. You reeled back and like,
Give her a real good smack.
bumping hand.
Good smack in the ass. Let her know who's boss.
That is your turn.
Yeah.
So, next would be Hasta.
Sorry, I'm reading.
No, you're good. Trying to get specific stat.
What kinds of damage has she taken so far? I know you said that she was immune to poison. She took acid damage. She took lightning damage, but that's it, right?
She's taken lightning, slashing, piercing, acid. Yeah.
Well, I meant like element wise. I don't really care about like the slash.
She hasn't taken
Oh.
fire or cold yet.
Yeah. She hasn't taken those damages yet. She's only taken acid and lightning.
I don't think you can't be immune to force damage no matter how much you can. I don't think that's even possible.
Well, I mean, there are creatures in D&D that are immune to it, but
Yeah.
they're like very specific creatures, and there's not really a lot of them. So,
Ghosts would be, but not much else.
I mean, 99% of creatures in D&D are not immune to force damage. Like 99% of creatures in D&D are not immune to it.
Hit it with the force. Obi-Wan style.
Yeah, force damage is the one type of damage you can almost guarantee will hurt something, and if it doesn't, then it's usually every other type of damage will work.
Yep.
Yeah, but she gains immunity to whatever kind of attack you just used, so I can't use Eldritch Blast right now anyway.
Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast.
How far away from me is she? I don't want to count all of these.
Let's see.
I want to say about 95, maybe 100 feet.
She's about 95, 95. No, actually, yeah, about 100, 105 feet away, actually. 105.
Okay. So I'll use my movement to go 3 over and then 3 up. Use all of my 30, I guess.
All right.
And then I am shit. Hold on. You know, actually, I might not be able to do anything.
You can always hold your action for something else in case she tries something.
Yeah, because I forgot to check the number listing what level spell it is, because they're all listed as 5th level spells on my thing. The thing I was looking at is actually a 4th level spell, so I can't use that. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll just hold it.
You'll hold your action. Next, well, V is currently in the Feywild, so he can't really take his turn.
There's beautiful flowers.
I can
you
use
see.
my action and bonus action to use mending on myself since I'm away from prying eyes.
That is true. You can do that.
That's 2d6 healing each. And that's about all I can do.
Alright. So
Bunch of flowers. Nice grass.
now, it is now the Executioner Lady's turn. And this is something I forgot to... Oh, wait, no, you didn't start your turn there, so never mind. No, Barry, you're fine. So, anyway, she is going to turn around and fucking hit you, Barry.
What in the berry bones? Alright.
She's also going to take another bit of damage if she.
Also, can I do an uncanny dodge?
Hold on. As, of course, when you first laid the acid onto her, Azazel,
So she's just immune to being burned then, right now?
she took the original points of acid, but now she's immune to it until you hit her with something else.
Okay.
The end of this turn, I guess. Well, yeah, next turn, which would be right after. Anyways, she's gonna hit you, Barry.
Can I use uncanny dodge?
All right. Well, so, I mean, she's hitting you 3 times, so you can dodge the first one.
Alright.
First attack is a 17 to hit.
It's a good thing I used uncanny dodge. That hits.
All right. Let me go ahead and do the damage for that one, so I can half it. So that is 15 points of damage on that first one.
Huh. You thought I was gonna cry after that? I don't have tear ducts, so I couldn't if I wanted to.
Starts yelling out her crazy madness language. Next tentacle. Oh no! She only got a 10! Fuck! She got a 10 on that second tentacle attack.
Not at all.
And finally, her third attack, which is a 16 to hit.
Damn it. Alright, that hits.
All right. That is going to do 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Huh. You thought I was gonna cry? As I said before, I don't have tear ducts.
As she backhands.
Harry, you can't heal.
I know. I know.
All right. So after her, it is Azazel's turn once more.
I'm gonna have to disengage.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to change the mask to... What was it? What color? What is fire?
So it's red.
I'm assuming it's red, but I want to double check.
I mean, there's actually a couple different ones that can use fire.
Sorry, I took the earphones
I do
out for a
believe
second there.
it's bronze and gold.
Yeah.
Bronze, gold, and red. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bronze.
Yeah, but that's
bronze,
but gold is a cone, so I would be hitting Barry. So
Yeah, you'd be hitting Barry too.
it's brass, by the way.
Most of the breaths are a cone. Most of them are going to be a
Well,
cone.
no, only the second half is a cone. The first half are lines.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, either way, choose what you're going to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be brass for fire for 5 by 30 feet line, and it's a dex save. And where the hell is the stats for the damage?
The damage. Let me look at.
Isn't a breath weapon like 3d6?
Yeah, it should be. Did I not? Yeah, it's
Dexterity saving throw.
So you're at level 13. So right now, the damage would be 4d6.
Okay. So I guess you need to do a dex save then. What do you have to beat again? Let's see.
It would be.
Your
Would
save.
it be your dexterity modifier?
No. It's 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
8 plus
So-
my con.
So it's going to be. It is going to be 14. I need to beat 14. I got a 10.
Get fucked. Yeah, what was that? Damage?
D6.
46. Okay. $17 points of fire damage.
Oof. To sear some of the eyeballs on her skin, burning them away. So that was your turn. Bringing it back up to Flynn.
Cool beans. Yo, check this out. 30 feet of movement straight ahead.
You go in that line, you're going to take damage.
Yep, cool. And then I'll use my bonus action with my boots to the winding path to teleport in an unoccupied space that I can see 15 feet above her.
That'd be, that'd be 5, 10, 15. So yeah, you are above her, just barely.
15 feet in the air. Unleash hell.
You choose a spot and then move 15 feet, or do you move 15 feet?
And it's the boots of the winding path says, as a bonus action while wearing these boots, a creature can teleport up to 15 feet as a bonus action to an unoccupied space that the creature can see. The creature must have, yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure. So you're just barely above her. You're about 5 feet above her, because it took you 10 feet to get to teleport above her.
That's fine, because I'm about to rain hell on top of her. Ooh, this is gonna be cool.
Would you need to do an
And
acrobatics?
she's taking damage, right? No, I'm just falling right on top of her while shooting arrows on her in rapid succession.
You'll do an acrobatics check
Sure.
after you're done shooting. See if you land correctly.
Cool. All right, well, first action for the first shot. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, that's a 2. I don't need no 2s. That's all right. It's okay. It's okay. No, that's not the hit. That's damage. So, God, that sucked. Oh my God, that's 16 points of piercing damage. Because I hit her last time. It's been a full round, and I haven't hit her again with piercing damage. And no one else has either, so she should take it, I hope.
The arrow does penetrate her skin.
Sweet. That was an extremely low damage roll, but I'll take it. Second shot. 20 to hit.
Yes.
A 2 again? Fuck. You're going away, Di. You're in the dice jail.
Dice Joe.
Dice jail. Oh, no! Another 2?
Dice prison.
It's only 11 points of piercing damage altogether on that one.
Ooh.
Azkaban.
You're not just going to
my
jail, you're going to the
God.
fucking camps. You're going to the ranch.
I'm going to crush this dice. I'm going to crush this dice. Hey,
Send-
cool. All
Send
right.
it to me. Maybe I'll have good luck.
We're good. All right, so let me do my acrobatics check while I fall on top of her, right?
Yes. Do your acrobatics.
And you will have to
Alright.
deal with acid damage since she's covered in acid.
Yeah, she's still covered in acid.
That's fine, I ain't worried about that. 27.
Yes, you do land perfectly fine on top of her. Well, the tentacles
Do
are.
I do a check?
If you're just since you're, I will say that you with the 27. I'll say that you land on her with your boots touching the acid currently. So you're standing on her shoulders.
Sweet. Cool. And my boots are magical, so they won't get damaged. Haha, yay. Alright. I will then, because I already had my garrote out. I had that out my last turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will then take my garrote and ring it around her mouth and start pulling.
Yeah.
Does she have a mouth?
Yeah, she has a mouth. She has.
She's talking to you.
I mean, she could be talking out of her butthole for all we know, considering how we're describing this thing.
I mean, technically, that would be her mouth. She can talk.
I think I might have saved a picture of what I wanted her to look like. Let me see if I did.
The way you describe her, she sounds like a Shogoth.
She sounds like something Barry wants to bang. Granted, that's a lot of things.
Pull this up. Is it up?
Granted, that would be anything.
Too bad you can't.
Who said I can't? I got bones to stick in her. Come on now.
Okay. Come on now.
My bad. My bad. That was bad.
Alright, let me see. Pull this bad boy back up. Come on. Alright, you know what? Alright, wait, is it? No. Okay, I'll do that afterwards. Because
you can't find the picture.
I have the picture. It's just apparently I'm telling my computer too much to do at once, and now it's getting mad at me.
What the fuck is that?
That's a Shogoth, what I was thinking this thing is.
No, I don't think she looked like that. I mean, probably.
I mean, that's literally how he's
I'll
describing
show you. I will show you what she looks like.
Okay.
Except, like I said, the tentacles are also coming off of her back.
That's gross.
Slow as fuck. Computer! What the fuck? Well, I need you to do a strength check for me, Flynn, as you're pulling down on this.
Is it down or up? He's just
I'm assuming he's
19.
pulling down. Alright, I'm gonna do my strength check for her, and I am going to go ahead and use her legendary resistance and have her succeed.
You dirty bastard.
So as you pull down on her mouth with your garrote, her head doesn't even go backwards. She just stands there and bites onto it and flips you back over.
Is he gonna land on me?
He'd more likely land on Barry.
Okay.
Do I need to do a dexterity saving throw?
Barry does.
Okay. Give me a sec. Dex saving throw. Yeah. Give me a sec. 27?
Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
You move to the side as Flynn lands right in front of you.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Alright. So that would be your turn, Flynn. So now it's gonna be Barry's turn.
What you learn?
Oh, hey, what's up? Virgil is back.
Correctamundo. Poof.
I live. Cool. Be useful.
For once!
Ouch.
I'm just kidding.
I will disengage.
Alright, okay. Disengage. Where are you going?
That's cool, bro. I got this.
Yeah, I mean, literally, I can't do anything, so I have to disengage. Wait, are we able to use our first level spells?
Yeah, you can use first level spells.
Does she get an attack of opportunity if he disengages?
No.
No, it's a rogue ability. He can
Okay.
disengage without her getting an attack of opportunity.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I'll disengage, say 10 feet.
5, 10.
Yeah. And then I'll use magic missile.
Ow.
Oh. Auto hit.
Your damage, sir.
What was it? 2d4? Yeah. I got to hit first. Well,
No, it's an automatic hit.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
automatic hit.
There you
The
go.
only time it doesn't hit is if someone, as a reaction, uses shield.
Or if you're in a confined place where nothing can get out.
Okay. 2d4. That's 4.
All right, 4 points of force
Oh,
damage.
well, hold on. I gotta roll it again. That was just on top of that. But you're right. 5.
Okay, 5 points of force damage. Getting with her with those tiny little force darts.
That is what it is.
She is not looking too good right now. Yeah,
That's okay.
Too good.
It's alright because I'm gonna do it again. Wait, if I do it again
You can't.
in the same round, it will just nullify.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
cast
just
2
only-
spells in 1 round.
Yeah. You can cast a spell and a cantrip, but not 2
Two
normal
spells.
spells.
Unless you have 2 actions with that.
I do. But I get what you're saying.
Well,
No, I get what you guys saying. You can't use 2 normal spells at all at the same time.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Damn it. So you should
If you're a sorcerer, then you can start using them sorcery points.
Right. The idea is, besides excluding, random stuff like sorcerer magic, you cannot manage to make all the gestures and words and all that other stuff that you need to cast a spell twice.
Okay.
one spell slot per turn, essentially.
Well, I'm out of ideas. I can't do anything.
Well, at least you did damage.
I'm prone.
Yeah.
Just give
I'm
up.
prone. I'm
surrender.
laying on my ass.
I can't. Like, if I cut, it won't do damage. If I use Booming Blade, it won't do damage. I'm like, okay.
You could throw your head at her.
No, that's
Use your head.
No, I've already punched her. That's the thing. So it wouldn't do damage.
Yeah.
You could try to confuse her by being yourself. Talk to her.
Mm,
Hey, babe.
that might work. I try to spit my game at her. I don't know
Roll
what
for
the, I don't
seduction.
know what to roll.
I want you to roll. Let me look and see what I want you to do.
Would that be a charisma?
Well, I mean, it would involve charisma, yeah. I want you to roll just do a charisma check for me, bro.
Just a straight roll on charisma.
Who knows? We might have our new NPC partner with us here. We just
Can Flynn give Barry advantage? Like, yeah, like totally wingman him. Like, oh yeah, he's totally cool, man.
While you're trying to choke her with your garrote.
No, he got.
I
He's
am
on the
on
ground
the
now.
ground. I'm on
If
I'm
any-
on the
if you're-
ground. Like,
I
flat on
won't-
my
I-
back. I'm not prone.
I'm not gonna let you give him advantage because you're on the ground. You're like, yeah, he's totally cool. Yeah.
I mean, like, it's fine. I rolled a nat 20. It's fine.
Oh shit.
Not
Yeah.
20.
A nat 20 plus 3, so it's a 23.
What'd you get?
A nat
You
20
heard him.
plus 3.
You heard him, Jacob.
That 20 plus 3.
Here we go. The love story we never knew we wanted.
Hang on. He might burn a legendary resistance. Just for this.
Why do you have to remind him?
Well, I used the legendary resistance on Flynn.
Oh.
What?
Would she get like a
He only has one.
Thing?
Here. Yeah, I was gonna have to roll for her anyways. I'm just gonna have to roll for her anyways. But that the natural 20 is 3, so that's already a ginormous amount.
Yo!
Hold on a second.
We're still killing her.
That's fine.
No, let's have her join our team.
Oh,
No way.
If we have her join our team, that'd be great.
Yo, it would be great.
That's not.
It would be great, but at the same time...
She's not gonna join your team.
Yeah, but say,
Not
at
gonna
the same time,
join your
she
team.
gotta go.
All right. Okay. So she lowers her guard a little bit.
Oh.
And she raises an eyebrow at you, Barry. She says a few of her jumbled words towards you, this time a lot more calm and a lot less harsh.
What does she say? I can understand.
She says, will do, I guess. She says, you will do. Flips one. And Barry, around you, and you're the only one that sees this because you've already been affected by her words and her slight bit of madness. You see tentacles come out of the ground, grab you, and start basically molesting you.
Freaky
Real tentacle porn shit. Like, these tentacles are going through your eye holes, in your mouth, back and forth, through every bone and rib, every part of your body. They are going in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Freaky Barry's back. Let's go.
Good job.
You thought that
Good job, bro. Good
would
job.
creep out Justin, but alas, Jacob, that's what he wanted.
I thought maybe it would, since he's the one currently getting fucked by tentacles right now.
You don't understand. I watch a lot of anime.
Yeah, we've got that. We
You said that he's the one that can see it, right? We can't see it.
So
no
he's
one
just
else can
floating
see it.
there.
To everybody else, it looks like he's like like he's orgasming constantly.
He's not even orgasming. He's a skeleton.
No, but he's making the noises like he is.
Oh, oh, oh.
I quit.
So technically, right now, if anybody attacks her, they have advantage. She is currently distracted by Barry's suaveness.
You're welcome. It's a price I must pay, and I'm enjoying this price. What my character is. And this is funny.
Next person to go is Casper.
Okay. So I can technically use Eldritch Blast now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, with advantage, that's a for the first one hit.
Okay. And by the way, if
And then,
with the first one to hit, you get advantage on that first one if you wanted to try and roll any higher.
yeah, that was with advantage.
Okay, gotcha.
And then a 19 for the second one.
One does not hit.
That's fine. Get off of me. That's still Enough. Sorry. Finding dice. No. Oh. Okay. That is 29 points.
Oh.
Woo!
Here.
Got a 8, a 7, and a 10.
Oh my god, is Casper gonna get a kill? Is Casper gonna get a kill?
Blasting these blasts towards this very horny and distracted creature. She is afflicted with this, and she is no longer distracted anymore. And she is not looking so good. She's still alive. She's still alive, though.
I keep telling you to freedom.
Virgula! Virgula! Virgula, kill this thing! I'm on the ground! She knocked the wind out of me.
I'm over there still having an orgasm, asking her to keep freaking on me.
The tentacles are going away now because Casper.
Well, now he's begging for it.
Nah, baby, come on, keep fucking me.
Pretty much.
Do it like shit.
I hate all of you.
No, you don't.
I do. I really do.
You say this every week, and yet you come
Yeah,
back.
I don't know why I'm still here.
You say it every week, but yet you come back.
I have nothing else to do on Sundays.
But hate on us.
Alright, V. It is your turn, V.
Virgula! Kill this thing!
Ooh. What kind of damage did she take last?
Well, she took the damage from
Force.
missile, eldritch blast, and fire. And
And
piercing.
so she's immune to all of that.
All of that currently.
Except for lightning. Thunderbolts.
And apparently flirting. She is now immune to flirting.
That's fine.
Well, that's just great. First off, is Tina still on my back?
Do a perception check for me.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna kill her if she's not.
I mean, I'm down with that. After that little stunt. After that little stunt she pulled, like, both. Yeah, no, I'm down with that.
She didn't understand.
21. She understood.
She is no longer on your back.
I'm killing her. She is dead. Rip Tina. That's what's going to happen.
Not if I get to her first!
I want to share this victory. At least share this.
I will say, with the 21, you see her just kind of sitting on the wreath with the stone dragon heads in the case next to you.
I'm still going to die.
She waves at you.
I will.
Kill
I
this tentacle thing!
will announce, Tina, stay there, and kind of point to make sure everyone knows where she is, so that we have more eyes on her. And then I will turn to the enemy, and let me think, what could I do?
Kill her!
Well, yeah, kill her, but how? She's immune to fire and force. Those are my two types of damage.
Well, but that doesn't.
Bludgeoning!
You can't.
Run up there and punch her!
Actually, I have
Punch
a
her.
better idea that is also bludgeoning. How tall is the ceiling in this room?
About 400 feet.
400 feet. All right.
Yeah, that's what made me say the N word.
Okay. Now, the range on a spell, or the range on my cannon is 100 feet. But if I'm aiming specifically at a portion of ceiling, would it be able to just blast that and collapse it? It's not technically in range, but I'm not going for accuracy. I'm going for blasting shit.
So what you're trying to do is you're trying to shoot the ceiling to see if it collapses on her?
Just like little pieces of it. It doesn't have to be a whole lot of it. Just like, a portion. Something to do damage.
With 3 of your friends just standing there.
Hey, man, it's either that or I got nothing. The most I could do is pin her down.
Do what you
with
gotta
force.
do.
Ooh.
Pin her down with.
Do what you gotta do, bro.
Woo!
Hello.
Yeah.
Well,
Do what you gotta do.
man.
You
I
can.
believe I can dodge it if he requires.
I will need everybody that's around her to do a dexterity saving throw, and it will be a disadvantage for Flynn.
24.
Well, he needs to. Well, he's just shooting the ceiling. He doesn't really need to.
Right. I mean, I aim at that specific area with my cannon, which I have to summon, by the way. So, poof, there's a cannon there now. I conjure up a hammer, slam it into the ground, and out of the ground comes the cannon.
Huzzah!
Huzzah, cannon!
Says it's incantation.
That's not even incantation, it's just I hit the ground and it turns into a pool of white metal.
Is someone
And
in
Oh,
the witness
so pretty
protection
much you
program?
forms a cannon.
Pretty much you pull a Full Metal Alchemist
Yes,
without clapping your hands first.
exactly. I just smack a hammer into the ground. Bang!
Someone is in the witness protection program. No.
There he is.
And there you go.
All right. So
What kind of damage am I rolling?
Let me see. I want to say, what's the damage your turret does?
My turret does 3d8 force damage,
3d8 force damage.
which would be turned into bludgeoning because of,
Yeah. Just roll that, and then I'll pretty much say how many pieces of the ceiling fall.
All right. Yeah. Seven damage.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 4.
1, a 2, and a 4. Okay. So 7 damage. It's gonna be. I'll say that is 2 pieces from the ceiling. 2 kind of average-sized pieces fall from the ceiling, and like I said, I'm gonna need Azazel and Flynn to do their dexterity. Flynn at disadvantage.
Oof. You want us to make a dexterity, right?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, that's what I
Pieces of the
thought.
ceiling are falling down.
Wasn't very good. Let me check. Six.
All right.
So, quick question.
Yes, sir.
I can't believe I'm asking this. How big are these pieces?
They are with the 7 damage. They're not too big. I mean, I wasn't gonna, since he only did like 7 damage.
Well, I don't know how you're going to do this because I feel the worst now. I rolled a natural 1 on my disadvantage.
Okay.
I rolled a 17 and then a natural 1.
As the pieces fall down onto the floor, Azazel, pretty much, Azazel and Flynn both take the full bludgeoning damage from this, while the actual lady herself will only be taking half as she moves out of the way for most of it. And since you got a natural 1, it'll be a little bit more painful for you. So
What's the damage?
Oh, that's cool.
Damage as
I was very worried that I was going to be pinned and trapped there, but extra damage is okay.
Oh no, you are.
Oh,
Well,
awesome.
I was just gonna do the damage first.
Cool. Yay.
One of the pieces lands on like both of your legs.
Sweet. Awesome.
Damage. So that is going to be, since it's only like a few small, it's just going to be 12 points of piercing damage. I mean, not piercing, God. Bludgeoning damage. 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and she will take
Cool.
a little bit less.
for me,
For you and Flynn is currently pinned and stuck on the floor.
okay.
Cool.
I do still have a second attack, though I'm not sure what I could do with it.
I'll just hold on to it.
Well, there's like... How long is she immune to this stuff? Like, permanently?
No, for a round.
For
One round. Per round.
Just one round. Alright, in that case I'll hold my action until the round has passed. And I will use that at that point to blast her with my finger guns.
Dokily. So now that brings it to her turn. It's now her turn.
Awesome.
As her turn starts, are her immunity gone?
Yes.
Dope.
That's how it works?
Actually, it's once it reaches her turn, her immunities are gone.
She is going to take 13 points of damage.
From the acid?
Yes.
I could have used my held action left.
All right. Well, with that, as she brings it back to her turn, all of you guys slowly see as she starts melting onto the floor due to the acid and her not moving from her spot, and Zazel keeping concentration.
Alright, so I get my attack, I assume.
Is she dead?
No, she's dead.
All right, I move to Tina. I'm running towards Tina.
No, you're not. No, yeah.
She's
hell,
in,
you're
do you
not.
have the?
She's inside the case.
She's inside the case. Do you have the keys to the case?
Oh, thank goodness. Okay,
I'm
no,
gonna
we're good.
I'm gonna go save Flynn.
All right. Stop.
Get this shit off of me.
All right. I need you to do a strength check for me, Barry, at disadvantage, since you have.
I don't have any muscles. Yeah.
Well, if I'm there and helping, that would be advantage. So would it be a straight roll?
Yes.
Well, then my first roll was a natural 20.
Cool.
There we go.
All right.
No.
With the help of Flynn, you move the rubble off of his legs.
I asked, can you walk?
Of course I can walk.
Cool, let's go kill this child.
Dust myself off. Okay. Do I see Tina?
Oh, God. Yeah, I called it out to everybody.
All of you guys see Tina sitting on this ginormous wreath with the stone dragon heads.
Cool. I just take my bow and not even look at her. I turn away and walk away and just shoot it off somewhere, and I'm gonna use my arcane shot, seeking arrow, so it'll hit her automatically.
And just to make sure, does it like go through anything? Does it go through anything?
Correct. Correct. And I will read it to you. Seeking arrow.
I know piercing shot goes through anything. Seeking arrow just finds a path.
Piercing. Yeah, where's my seeking arrow? Features and traits. Action surge. Arcane shot. Piercing arrow. Seeking arrow. She needs to make a dexterity saving throw. 15. And you're right. Yeah, it's not. It's the piercing arrow. Creates a 1 foot wide, 30 foot long. Each creature must make a dexterity. Yep. Dexterity saving throw. 15.
Okay. So swapped it to piercing.
All right. So she got a 10.
Fail. She will take first. Let's get the force damage out of the way. That's 6 points of force damage because of the piercing arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then she will take, because I know she hasn't been hurt, so there will be no Colossus Slayer or anything like that. But I will put Savage Strike on it to add an additional D8 to it. So that will be 13 plus, nope. I need not a D6, I need a D8. Thank you. Roll that. Awesome sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 27 points of piercing damage on top of that force damage.
All right. As this arrow flies through the glass casing, pierces her right in her little chest. She falls down onto the ground, which is a few feet, quite a few feet from the wreath that's hanging, since it's a big wreath, so they had to hang it up high. She falls on the ground and just flops onto the ground and is just laying there.
Azazel is going to scream out, and then he's going to run over to the girl trying to get into the case.
I take the key out of my pocket and I toss it to Barry and say, go get some flesh, dude.
I crazily run over there with excitement.
All right.
I sit down.
I am now.
Are you following Barry then?
Yeah.
All right.
I fling some blood his way.
You mean blood from?
I cast Acid Stream in front of the case.
All right. There's now a stream of acid in front of the door to the inside of the case, Barry.
Zazel, stop it.
I'm going to run up and I'm going to grab Barry.
I want you to do a. I want you to do a dexterity. No, not dexterity. Barry's going to need to do a dexterity. I need you. Actually, no. I need you both to do a dexterity check for me.
Is Tina straight? I assume Tina is straight dead at this point.
Yeah, she just straight up got hit by the arrow, fell down on the ground, and her body's just laying there limp right now.
Yeah, I'm just going to announce whether or not it was the right decision. She is dead. There's nothing more we can do for her.
So, what did you roll, Barry?
23.
I rolled 21.
All right, so you did not grab him. You just Barry just barely jumped out of the way of your grasp this time, Zazel.
Like Zazel? I wouldn't want to do this, man.
And then I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
That is,
Oh, he's doing it.
I feel like that's such a waste.
Is it just like a personal,
well.
like fight someone's character every session?
I mean, I fucking... I mean, I kept warning you this was going to happen.
So you're fighting the guy that didn't kill her.
Oh, I'm going to fight him too. I'm just trying to stop you from getting to her.
I can't get to her. So why do you get to me?
If you're casting Witch Bolt, don't you need to do concentration?
Do concentration.
Yeah, you can't do concentration on 2 spells.
You're right. I can't do that. So
Concentration
instead, I'm
on
going
the
to
acid.
cast acid
Well,
Splash.
the way it works is you can't maintain concentration on 2 spells, but you can cast a spell while you're concentrating on another one. You just can't concentrate, so you can't use the multiple turn effects. So you could blast someone with Witch Bolt once, but you couldn't do it on subsequent turns like you normally could, unless you give up concentration on another spell.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So I'm casting Acid Splash then.
All right.
So you need to make a dexterity.
At least you're not using a spell slot.
I mean, that's fine. 26.
Yeah, you pass it.
Misses you, Barry, as you jump out of the way of another splash of acid from Azazel.
Fine. I'm gonna ask him one more time. Do you really want to do this?
All right. Well, he's going to now attack you again. If you're going to waste a minute trying to talk to him.
I can. Okay, go ahead and do that. And after this, if you guys still fight, I'm going to need you to roll initiative again.
Yep. Let's see here. Magic missile.
Y'all notice I'm not trying to fight, right?
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Casper's not going to stop it because Casper doesn't want the kid dead either. Flynn is, I don't know.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's just kind of going to sit down in the middle of wherever he is and just start murmuring to himself, trying to fix the frickin' chainsaw, saying, "This has got to be the most dysfunctional group of heroes I have ever dealt with, and half of them aren't even fucking heroes."
You're right.
I'm sitting down across the way going, yeah, right?
Fine.
That is 6 points. No, wait. 9 points of damage.
All right.
As all these darts hit you.
All
It's happening. I'm going to need you two to both roll initiative for me now.
Oh, okay.
If you really want to fight him, then I'll have you guys roll initiative. But if you don't want to fight, then there's
No,
No,
this is
what
fine.
I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to neuralize him.
You're going to use the
Speaking of-
paralyzer?
Yeah.
Speaking of rolling, do I have to roll anything to rebuild the chainsaw?
Yes. Roll a percentage die for me. Actually, no. Don't roll a percentage die. I need you to roll an intelligence check for me plus your proficiency.
And I have advantage because keen mind.
Yes, sir. With the demoralizer, let me double check again because I can't remember which saving throw it is. Let me use that.
Let me check.
Oh,
It is.
Be like a
26.
intelligence.
26. It's gonna take you about 30 minutes to put it back together.
I will attempt to continue building this thing while everyone else is fighting. I'm just going to be like, no matter what happens here, hopefully something gets solved. If not, then this will just keep happening. The group seems to be wired to self-destruct. I start pondering the idea of a self-destruct button and just kind of shake it off like, nah, not that useful.
All right. So Barry, if you're gonna use the deneuralizer, I need both of you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oof. All right.
Hey. Give me a second. Let me find my wisdom. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's a 19.
Okay.
That was a
Zazel.
nat 1.
All right. So, Zazel, let's see here. So you have totally forgotten what happened in the past 10 minutes, like the last 10 minutes, you forgot what happened.
That's how you stop a fight. It's like, I didn't want to fight him.
Can I do
I
a
was hop-
perception to see the fucking giant acid splash in front of the dead girl?
Well, it's not in front of her. She's a bit ways down the glass case, but you don't need to roll perception to see the acid the residual acid that's left, because since you lost your memory, you lost your concentration on the spell. But it's the residual damage from the acid.
Do I see the girl?
You'd need to walk back in front of the case to see her.
Alright.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'd run up to him and be like, yo, buddy. Yo, that thing we was fighting hit you pretty hard.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know the executioner? My guy, you got hit pretty hard. Knocked your ass way over here.
Where's the girl? Is she alright?
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta talk to Flynn.
I will just kind of saying she got caught in the crossfire. I guess Colin really doesn't care about his experiments that much.
Azazel is then going to look down And then he's just going to start shaking a little and fall to his knees. I couldn't save Sarah. I couldn't save
technically
Aerith.
I'm not wrong.
I couldn't save Kat. And I couldn't even save one little girl.
I'm gonna go stealth. Exactly what I'm gonna do.
Curse this vampirism! I can't even die with dignity!
At that, I'll peek up. Are you actively seeking a cure for this?
No, I am not.
But you curse it. If you curse it, that means you don't want it. If you don't want it, that means you want it cured.
What's your stealth, Barry?
Good, I didn't know you was gonna allow that or not.
Go for it. It's fine.
I will
33.
I will live
Yeah.
for as long as it takes to kill Alucard.
What if you could do that without vampirism?
You cannot provide me with anything that would be able to satisfy what I want.
I kind of shrug. Who knows? We'll see what the future holds. If I come to you with something, would you hear me out?
If you could provide me with proof we could finally end Alucard, then perhaps. But right now, all I want is to die. And I can't even have that.
I will come to you at some point. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I will come to you at some point with something that may be able to help you. Worry not. As for this Alucard, I'm more than willing to help rid the world of another monstrous creature that is bent on its destruction.
He's
So-
not bent on its destruction, he's bent on its subjugation.
Either way, I seek to rule what only I seek to rule, but it's not the world. It's not even people who don't want to be ruled. But that's another matter. I will happily help stop something that would misuse power.
Damn, who's screaming in the background?
Someone's dying. Anyways, Barry.
Sorry, guys. You caught me in the middle of killing a woman. I'm sorry.
We just hear screams coming from the hallways. Sounds like some subjects are being tested on.
Oh, yep, there we go. Just calling being called.
There we go.
So, Barry, you're walking up to the door and unlocking the door?
If I'm still stealth, yes.
Hold on, I want Barry.
Can Flynn do?
Hold on.
Go ahead. No, yeah, go ahead.
Let Barry do his fleshy thing. So you unlock the door while still with your 33 stealth, as per usual. Sneakily make your way inside of the case. Start making your way to Tina's body. You reach her body, which she's currently laying on her back with her limbs outstretched and the arrow, of course, coming out of her chest.
No arrow.
No
arrow.
No arrow. But she is still laying with her limbs outstretched on the ground, just on her back.
Okay. Okay, can I do an investigation? I almost said an inspection. That's not what you call it. But yeah, an investigation. Yeah, see if there's anything that is not human about her.
That would be insight.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Roll your insight.
I'm going to prestidigitate a note and whisk it over to Casper, and the note's going to read,
21.
will this be a problem while we're here? Once we leave, once the world is safe, that's another matter. You can deal with it however you want to. But is this going to be a problem right now in here?
How far from me is V right now?
If you're still standing where you are, he's a good 90 feet away.
So I can prestidigitate up a note and kind of flutter it over to you with gusts of wind. Just
Okay, I was just asking because if he was closer than that, then I could just talk to him telepathically, but he's too far away.
So, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I don't know what he's what he's talking about specifically.
The kid.
Not my kid.
Okay. You seemed really into keeping the kid alive, so I was worried that some more in-group fighting would happen.
Vaguely, but
So, anyways, going back to the insight, with the 21, I mean, a lot of things are off in this laboratory. Looking at Tina, yeah, her skin's a little bit paler and she looks, of course, different, and she acts weird for a child that walks around in this place. But I mean, you can't really see anything too odd with her on that inside. You can't see anything too weird.
Is her blood red?
You don't see any blood, actually. Blood hasn't poured out.
That's a clear sign to stay the fuck away. You telling me she got a hole in her chest or wherever she got hit at, and there's no blood out yet?
Massive.
I am going to walk over to the body now.
Well, I'm just gonna make sure I'm hidden from him. Well hidden from him.
As you start walking into the case, Azazel, you see, of course, Tina's body lying dead on the ground. And as you start getting closer, and Barry, you start stepping to the side, standing behind the podium, you both start to see a little bit of blood slowly oozing onto her little dress that she's wearing.
I'm going to do a medicine check to see how she died.
Roll a medicine check. Won't be hard, because it was pretty
Nat
obvious.
20.
You never roll those.
She was punctured in the chest. From what you can tell, was a very sharp object, a very clean shot to the chest. Looked to be from possibly an arrow.
I'm then going to kneel down, take 2 fingers, and lick the blood.
Oh, he killed himself. Or, I don't know.
As you take a lick of the blood, you're like, all right.
I'm going to use truth and blood, obviously.
Oh yeah, I know. You start going through all these foggy memories, and as you're going through all this, it's just kind of you feel a very sharp little bit of pain almost when you're going through these memories. Everything goes black out of nowhere. Barry, as you see Azazel doing this, in the blink of an eye, you see Azazel's head explode.
Physically explode?
Yeah, his head physically explodes.
Oh shit.
And you see Tina get up Michael Myers style, brush her dress off, and start prancing out of the case.
Now that's funny.
Son of a bitch.
Now that's funny.
Holy shit.
So,
Yeah, I had a feeling it wouldn't be that easy.
She exits the case, and she looks over at Casper. She ignores everyone else and waves at Casper, and then just starts prancing around the room.
it's just a good thing I stealth. Dude, that crap. Oh god. Yo, I don't know what to do with this information.
Yo, she causes too much trouble to be that easy to kill. I mean,
I wish, I wish it was that easy.
Flynn then gets up, walks over to Virgula, pulls the arrow out that he hit her with that has her whatever super blood, and just continue watching her skip around, just hand in there, goes,
Oh, there's no blood on the arrow.
Out, please.
There's no blood on the arrow.
There's no blood? Oh
Nope.
my god. Never mind.
That's how clean of a shot it was. God, Lee.
No, that's not what it is.
about to say, God, Lee, you hit her so good that blood can even hit her. Hit the arrow.
Damn, I'm about to be proud of myself, but damn, that's even worse. Okay. Who? Fuck.
Can I go over to Tina?
Sure. You can just walk over to Tina as she's prancing around the room.
Yeah, I'm getting two
She
bags.
stops when you approach her.
Do we hear that sound? Do we hear his head? Do we hear that sound of his head exploding?
I know I at least heard it.
Well, the door's open since Azazel walked in and left. I'm guessing left the door open. Yeah, you all hear a really quick.
I mean, if
the case, looking over at the case, you also see blood trickling down on the glass.
Okay, I will go investigate. Virgula.
Yeah, I'm going in. When I find his body, I'm collecting his stuff, so he doesn't have to worry about the trunk thing anymore.
What do I see that is on Azazel's body?
Didn't you say there was a statue?
There is a statue in that case, actually.
I'm getting the fuck out of there. Then, well, how big is this statue?
It's one of the ones that you guys have come across already. It's one of the healing ones or revival ones.
We don't have an eye, so if it's missing one of its eyes, then that's the problem.
Is it missing an eye?
Scratch that.
You'll have to go investigate it.
Sure, I'll go
I'm
investigate
right.
it.
I'm in
After I
there.
collect his gear.
You've been there.
Scratch that. Scratch that for Flynn. Flynn is just going to stand there, shocked. He ain't gonna do anything because she just got the fuck up, and Azazel's head just fucking exploded.
I'm gonna, before anybody walks in, do I see anything on Azazel that it seems worthwhile to keep?
Hey, I collected everything before everyone got in. Never mind.
I was already in there. That's the thing. Yeah.
Do an investigation check.
You could take his spell book.
Oh, fair enough. I could take that. 17.
Look at his stuff. I will indicate to you anything that is of interest to you. There is his mask of dragons that he is wearing.
Sorry. Keep going.
There is, of course, his spell book. And the other things I do believe I remember giving him was where are they on here? Oh yeah, there's the chalk that he has, and I'm pretty sure I gave him his clothes back. I think that's it.
We'll go ahead and take his mask and the spell book.
All right. You pick up the mask and the spell book.
All right, back to hiding I go.
All right. I go to Casper. I go to Casper talking to Tina real quick. Casper, what do you say?
Do you know what just happened with that?
I remember going to sleep.
She should have fell into the abyss.
Going to sleep when you fell off the dragon thing?
Yeah, I remember the really mean yellow-headed guy with the yellow hair. He shot me, and then I got sleepy, I think.
Right.
He's a mean man.
Maybe a little. Did you dream while you were asleep?
I don't remember. I just remember everything just being really black. Really, 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 really black.
Gotcha. And you don't know, do you know how you got up?
Well, I got up because I wasn't sleepy anymore. And then I saw the really nice man sleeping next to me. But I didn't want to wake him up, so I I walked around him.
Are you able to wake people up when they go to sleep like that, Tina?
She just kind of shrugs.
Okay. Okay. Well, why don't you go play?
Okay.
Can
Can you tell the yellow-haired man to not do that? I don't want to have to go to sleep. I'm not tired.
I will definitely
Stop being so mean.
I will definitely do that, Tina, but if I'm gonna tell him to stop trying to make you go to sleep, then you have to promise not to let anybody out of their rooms anymore. Okay?
Okay.
Even if they really want to play, like you can't do it. If you want somebody to play with, you just come find us and we'll play. Okay?
You promise?
I promise.
Okay. And she starts prancing off.
Real quick, Flynn needs to do something. And he's going to shout for Virgula's help. Virgula, I need your help now.
After I've collected all the gear from, what's left from Azazel,
Yes.
and I went to check out the statue real quick. Does it need an eye?
It is missing its eye.
Okay, I'll then turn to Flynn. And yes, what seems to be the problem?
Sit down with me now. Get ready to get some presentation and fire going. I will then spend time as fast as I can with Druidcraft, making wheat first, and hand it to Virgula. Use presentation to make flour. I will then use Druidcraft to make sugarcane. Use presentation to make sugar.
Are you trying to make
I
cookies?
will use Druidcraft and tell him, you damn fucking straight, I'm making fucking cookies with fucking magic.
Alright.
Are you gonna get eggs?
Now you're trying to kiss up to the girl.
There are such things as cookies. There are such things as cookies without eggs.
Or milk? Or butter?
Yeah, actually there
Yeah.
are. It's just they're different.
Rock as hell.
Yeah, they're not.
They're gonna taste
great,
shit.
but they work.
You can try. You can try.
Over here, just like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
You guys fucking trying to make enemies with her. Now you're like, oh, I'm gonna kiss up to her, make her my friend.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fucking
Cool.
done. Only now you're
After
starting to see my
that-
way.
Yeah, fuck you.
After
You're
that,
dead.
I died because of y'all shit.
After that, after we have the ingredients made, I will then create nightshade and put it in the fucking cookies. Bake these sons of bitches. She wants a cookie, I'm gonna give her a fucking cookie.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have all the time you need to make these cookies right now. After this fight,
Sweet.
I give you
I
some
will
to relax.
pocket that shit.
We are
I will
making
pocket
vegetarian
those
cookies. Vegan
Vegetarian
cookie.
poison cookies. I'm not gonna kill her, but if anything happens, here, eat a cookie. Take a nap. You won't die, but you'll go to sleep. These are just in case. And it'll keep her happy and knocked out. That's what we're doing here. If we can't kill her, and we can't befriend her, or anything else, we can at least keep her contained.
I mean, we did kind of befriend her though before you started trying to kill her.
I'm gonna try and kill her again, regardless. And so is Justin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
I would like to do.
when she doesn't trust us and then she lets all the fucking prisoners out of their rooms because that's what we just agreed to.
That's what you and her just agreed to.
we as in me and her. Smart ass.
She just exploded Azazel's head.
I would like to do an investigation check
Whoa.
to see if I find a stone eye in this room anywhere.
She
Roll for it.
she didn't seem aware that she did that. I don't think she
No.
really.
That's the scary part. That's the scary part.
He doesn't seem to understand what death is, so can't entirely hold that against her.
And who's to say with her traveling with these bunch of assholes that she's gonna realize what death is? This ain't gonna be your normal goldfish, flush it down the toilet, mom and daddy bring you a new goldfish. No, this is gonna be her snapping her fingers freaking Thanos style.
24.
Looking around the case, you do not find a stone eye. I will remind you guys, though, you guys can still revive somebody. You just have to sacrifice some of your own life points to revive that person.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that for Azazel. I'll sacrifice a single hit point.
Yeah, because it's not like anyone else will.
Yeah, I will sacrifice a single hit point.
Using an eye just makes it free.
Yeah.
So, you sacrifice your 1 hit point on the statue, placing your hand on the little needle on its palm. It lets out its arms in a very embracing manner, and it asks, "What do you require?"
I require the vampire known as Azazel to be returned to us. Fully rested and intact.
You start to see the statue crumble into pieces. But as the pieces of the statue fall to the ground, you see bits of flesh behind the stone. And as all the pieces fall off the statue, you see Azazel kind of left in that position. Azazel, you have 1 hit point.
Did request full rested. Does that do anything?
No. The only thing that these statues can do, there's 2 different kinds of statues. There's the ones that can fully rest you, and there's the ones that fully rest you can revive and fully heal you. These ones can either heal you or revive somebody. They can't fully rest you.
Okay, I gotcha. I'll give everything to him, and then I will
He's gonna fall on the ground.
Yeah, I'll give him everything, and then I'll point over to, give him all the stuff, and I'll point over to the corpse and say, "So Tina blew your head to pieces. She's alive, by the way. She's over there.
You know,
If she's still over there, she might have left because I told her to go play.
I've gone 16,000 years without death, and in the last 5 hours, I've died more times than I think anyone has in existence."
I don't know about that. There are quite a few spells for such things, so who knows? But you are right. This is a grand day for you, isn't it? Now, as for your remaining gear, your spellbook and your mask, they were not on your body.
I have a good idea who took them.
Same. I haven't seen Barry anywhere, and I didn't see Flynn take them, and Barry was in here before anyone else. So, that pretty much narrows it down. Good luck with that.
Barry! He's gonna yell it out. I can't yell because I got people sleeping.
I got a question of DM.
Yes, sir.
Is there any way to not be seen from anyone? Like the way I can get out and not be seen?
You could stand perfectly still, and no, that wouldn't work either. You could still echolocate your ass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a way for you to avoid echolocation. Sight, sure, but not echolocation.
You could get out if you got the key from Cody.
Well, he gave you the key.
You're gonna try to avoid me for the whole next 2 floors?
That's a possibility, because... It's a possibility.
Just give me the fucking mask and book. I don't fucking take your shit.
Barry!
No.
Bones. I have a gift for you.
If I had
You
the
must make
time,
it-
I could give everybody new shit, which would be quite fun.
You know what?
Barry Bones.
I
If
will...
you give Azazel stuff back, I will give you something in return.
I will thieves cant towards Flynn and tell him, "No way, buddy, I need this shit."
You can't even use this shit!
I mean, you can't use his book at least.
Well,
Yeah.
it would take him a long time to attune to the mask, though.
A time we don't have.
Well, Jacob,
Since you died, technically you died. So
I'm still technically attuned.
At these
But you died.
Like these Canterbury.
The tuning has nothing to do with death. That's never been a thing.
What do you thieves Canterbury?
Thieves Canterbury go, dude, bro, come on. And I pull out the boogeyman and just kind of wave it at him.
These can't tell. If you can tell V to make me a mask like this, I'll do it.
Thieves can't deal.
Alright, bet.
Can I see Barry now?
No, hold on. I chuck the mask in book in a way where they can't see it. Only on Flynn.
How does that make any sense?
You can chuck it to Flynn and then stay invisible yourself, but that's...
There we go.
I'm gonna throw this and make it invisible when I throw it.
It's more or less
What?
like...
I will. Okay. So what's going down is Azazel and V. You now notice that your book, Azazel's book and mask, are now laying next to Flynn.
I pick the bugs up.
Seems Barry's giving him
I pick them up and dust them off a little bit, kind of get the dirt and probably blood that's probably skidded across the floor. Just kind of dust them off. And just do a half-cocked smile and just kind of gesture towards him.
We will come out, I assume, and he will collect his stuff, and I will just kind of... So how'd you get that from Barry?
Well, we'll talk later.
Pretty
Pat
well.
him on the shoulder.
I was
Do I
gonna
get
say,
my stuff?
yeah, you get your stuff back.
I'm gonna look Flynn in the eye.
I'm holding him, dude.
I'm gonna look Flynn in the eye.
Okay.
Sure, I'm immune.
No, I'm not hypnotizing you. I'm gonna look you dead in the eye.
Sure, go for it.
I know what you fucking did. And I'm going to turn around, and I'm just going to walk over to my body and grab my other stuff.
Well,
I already gave you your other stuff.
yeah, V already gave you all of your stuff. I think the only thing that you would grab off are the clothes.
Alright,
Those are the-
I'm going to take my body, the headless body, and I take that. I'm just going to drag it over into... Is there anything on fire?
No.
I can make something on fire.
Go ahead, make something on fire.
Okay, I can make the body on fire.
Go ahead.
You see me dousing the body with my finger gun.
I come out of nowhere. There's fire again.
Well, with all of that going down, Azazel getting all of his stuff back.
Where the hell is Tina? Where's the body?
Before we do anything else, I'm gonna have to end the session here because it is 11:30.
Okay, but real quick, V will... V already told you she was alive and ran around.
Okay, mine then.
Yeah, told you that she blasted your head to pieces, she got up and walked out like nothing happened.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
That is where the session will end.
Real quick note, did I manage to put my chainsaw back together in that time period? Was that about 30 minutes?
Yes.
Yes, okay, cool. Now that I know the inner workings of this thing, I'm going to try and, at some point, make some kind of new gear for it so it doesn't have to run off of gas, because that's going to be hard to craft.
Make it run off water.
Steam powered, yeah, that's the hope, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the session from tonight.
No, okay. The session was great until that plot twist at the end.
See, I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Like,
That was
I half thought that. Okay, who here has seen Hellsing Ultimate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an anime with
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're
specifically
talking about.
Dracula and descendants of Van Helsing hunting monsters together.
Hey guys. I gotta go so I can get some sleep. So I gotta work tomorrow. So someone's gonna have to redo a Zoom link because I'm about to leave.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's make Jacob the host. So
Yeah, just
I'm
make
about to
me
leave
the host.
anyway, so I'll just finish my thought
Cool.
and we can shut it down. The thought was there's a character from Helsing Abridged who is basically the Cheshire cat, or the what's his name?
You mean Schwartz's? I know what you're talking about. The cat in the
Yeah, that
box.
Yeah.
Yeah, cat in the box.
Schrodinger's.
Schrodinger's. There
cat.
you go. Yeah, he's basically Schrodinger's. Kill the kid, or you kill the person, and they just kind of are alive somewhere else because, and then you kill that one.
Yeah,
they're
but
alive somewhere
that
else.
fucking manga and show made that really weird and not at all what Schrodinger's cat's supposed to actually be like.
Agreed, but still, that's what this is like. You can kill her and she'll just come back. I'm assuming she took your life force and that's how she came back.
That could be.
So if we kill her again, I suggest staying the fuck away from her. But besides
you could just be nice to her.
God forbid. I mean,
I'm not gonna do anything, but I'm kind of neutral on this at this point because she's clearly not just a kid, so yeah. I'm not gonna stop anybody, but I'm not gonna
now I definitely want her on my
actively-
side. At first I was just being nice, but now I fucking want her to join me. I can't wait to see her in the Fountain of Youth
she's
campaign.
on Mr. Funny Face's side.
I can't wait for you guys to fight Azazel and her in the Fountain of Youth campaign, guys.
The reason why she's on Funny Face's side is just because he lets her do whatever she wants and he gives her cookies.
Yeah, to a kid, there's not really much we can do to combat that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll let you do whatever you want and give you 2 cookies. Like, yeah, no. Mr. Funnyface, I'll give you a whole army of cookies. I'm with Mr. Funnyface.
Well, I guess that's what we're
I will
ending
give you a whole army of friends.
I guess that's where we're ending this one because it's getting late.
Yeah.
Alright.
Farewell all.
Goodbye, guys.
Good night, I've got a split.
Bye, Cody.
Cody.